What is going on, everyone? I am Steve, hashtag Team No Sleeves from Burke Family 54 Comics. Welcome to another Thursday night chat. We're going to be hanging out, talking comic books, and reviewing them. Before we do that, though, let's hit that intro. All right, it is time to bring in the panel. First up, we got a panda. What up, dude?
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi. So sorry.
Hi.
How's everybody? Hi.
Hi.
Konnichiwa. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not supposed to be able to see me.
Next up, we got Legion of Comics. Mark, what's up, man?
How's it going? Hi.
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 Last, certainly not least, we got Ryan, new guy, Cosmic Campfire. What up, dude?
Hi.
Hi.
It's my triumphant return.
How's that? Yeah, we finally got the full crew back.
Before
Got the full crew back. Before we get any further, I do want to say that tonight's Thursday Night Chat is brought to you by comicbook_Preston and IG. If you ever need any comic books press, make sure you head up Eric over at comicbook_Pressing on Instagram. And make sure to use my promo code BURK54 to get free shipping back to you on your first order. Thank you also to StreamYard. If you ever need to start streaming, if you ever want to start streaming, use my link below, my affiliate link, to sign up for StreamYard. That'd be great. That'd be excellent if you guys did that. Why are you guys laughing so hard? What the hell? Oh my god. Like I said,
That's what happens when we're all here.
I have an affiliate link below if you want to sign up for StreamYard and do that.
I just love it because I know the process on how this became an affiliate, so it's just
yes, he does. He does. Amazing. Essentially, yeah.
No, you don't have to say it. I'm
not going to say it.
No.
I'll tell the crew backstage.
Members only.
Ruben Guzman, what is up, dude? It's taking forever to get to 2,500. If I get to 2,500 by the end of the year, I'd be happy. Freaky Louie, what up, dude? Brett, hello. Sausage Fest. Oh, Ryan's here. Robert is here. He got that A-OK from me. Can't wait to see his unboxing of it. Mars, hello. How's it going? Everyone's doing well. Comics and Death Metal, what's good?
What up?
Everyone is doing well. All right, so Thursday Night Chat is back. We're here to talk some comic books and review them. Before we do that, though, we got to show off what books we got this week. All right, here we go. Some of these books came out last week. In fact, maybe I should do those ones first. In fact, I did them. Oh, they're already in the right order. I normally get the regular cover, but this cover is sweet, so how to get it. Power Rangers number 9. Crappy read. I haven't read this yet, but I respect by it. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 28. First Miles is Cap, I guess. And then on the cover, too. Eli, hello. Oh, no way. No way, man.
What's up, Eli?
Ruben! What up, dude?
What up, amigos?
What's that?
Oh, what up, Ruby?
Team T119 Eastman variant.
Nice.
Meh.
Flash 772 Brett Booth.
That's a pretty cool cover.
Yeah, Brett Booth is amazing. Nightwing 82 variant. What's new in Bend, Ruben?
Nothing much. It's raining right now. That's nice. We need that.
Shazam number 1 variant.
Nice.
Teen Titans Academy 5. Superman, Son of Kal-El number 1.
That's a cool cover.
Infinite Frontier number 1. Sorry, number 3. And then Robin number 4. So that's my haul for the week. Panda.
Okay. Let's go ahead. I got that Teen Titans Academy number 5. I got that Something is Killing the Children 18. I got that Department of Truth number 11. Which, by the way, that it's wordy as fuck. Like I can't, like it's just way too much. And then I got that Department of Truth 1. I think this is one of the last printings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is the 6th printing, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Panda Cust.
And then, of course, I had to get that issue 3 second print of The Last Ronin.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, so now you have 28 again, right?
No, I have 29.
Oh, I thought you sold one.
No, I don't think it's sold yet.
Oh, okay.
But I have 29 freaking covers of The Last Ronin. Like, it's just insane. Like, why? Why?
You got a lot more to go.
I sold 3
know.
to Solo Wookiee. Sent it out today.
Yeah, and that's not that's what I have on hand is 29 in hand. That doesn't count like how many I've sent out, and you know, Ryan, you got one. I think Mark, I got you one, and you know, Steve, I know, you know, I've given you one of them somewhere around. I don't know. Like it's just don't be a dick. But you know, I've been, you know, giving it out and you know, selling it and doing all that, and I don't know. I'm doing this with my hands a lot now. Just
Very Kevin Smith of you.
So does Panda, and so does
Solo
I was
Wookiee.
gonna say
Solo
character
Wookiee.
growth.
Solo Wookiee, talk to me.
Mark, what'd you get for the first half of your haul?
Oh, I'm not done.
Oh, you're not done?
No.
I'm gonna wait on Panda.
I showed these off to the guys backstage, but I got that Nottingham number 1 at a 9.8. Thank you so much to Do You Have Beans, Corey. Man, thank you so much. We did this amazing trade, and so essentially that.
What do you think of the case?
The case is, dude. I can't, dude. It's so sturdy. I've tried like I'm doing it right now, and I can't. Like you can hear the stress of my fingers against the paint of the CBCS deal, and dude, it's so sturdy.
They're so
Not even
clear
joking.
too. Like they're super clear.
Are you going to send it to
Is
CGC?
it made out of glass?
No, fuck
That's
no. Are
fire.
you kidding? I mean, hell no.
My God.
I'm not going to sell it to, or not going to give it to CGC. Do you know the turnaround times for that?
Yeah.
Right now, it's the best time to buy CGC slabs like this one. Yeah. That 4th print at a 9.8. So thank you to Tyler from, there you go. Tyler from Whack Comics, Shattered Glass, Little Glass Tootsies.
Little glass tootsies.
And then I got those. Finally, I can put all the variants of.
I finally signed up for
logo.
Sticker Mule, so hopefully I get a thing.
Look at that. This is one of my favorites right here. But this is my all-time favorite one right there. Because if you know anything, that's that Austin LeMay.
Mm-hmm.
So that needed to go onto the Storefolio. So thank you so much, Tyler. Hey, what up, John?
How's it going, man?
What up, Punch?
All right.
That's another one of my island brothers.
He's a good dude. He's a real good dude.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it. That's it. Mark, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, you're perfectly
Get in
fine.
there.
I'd rather look at your books. I've seen mine. I got that reorder came in from where it was damaged. I was able to pick up that Joker number 5, which is good. Staying up to date on those. Strange Adventures number 11. Mr. Miracle number 3. Infinite Frontier number 3 with the flicking the bird on the cover there. Detective Comics 1040. Batman Reptilian number 2. Teen Titans Academy number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Batman Superman number 20. Action Comics 1033. Superman and the Authority number 1. The 1 in 25 for that. Superman Son of Kal-El number 1.
I almost got that cover. I almost did.
Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 1. Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 1. Let's see. Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 1. 1 in 25. That's fire right there, man. That's
How much
it.
did you spend just on Tuesday?
Oh man, I couldn't tell you.
$75 at least.
No, it was more than that.
Oh,
That's not all the books that I bought Tuesday. Those are just the ones that came out this week. I've been out of town.
yeah, that Baseball Robin. I know. On the In-Hook Lee cover.
Dude, that In-Hook blue cover is awesome. It's a
It is awesome.
stupid
But I,
cover for this book, but
it is a
it
sick
makes sense. No, I didn't say sick. I said stupid. Well, I don't like it. To be honest with you. I mean, I like the image, the concept, but for number 1 of Superman, Son of Kal-El, this it's like a Super Sons cover.
It is.
Yeah.
Doesn't greatly
Did it
represent the book that it's attached to, but when you kind of look at them together, it's like, where'd you come from, where you at, and where you going. You know, it's kind of like you get like the phases of them through the 3 different main covers. It reminds me of the Lego Batman movie where Superman throws Batman up into the air and his cape automatically pops out, and he's got his arms crossed the whole time while mad about it. That's what it reminds me of.
Is that it?
No, we definitely skipped that one, Tyler.
Yeah.
What are you grabbing tomorrow?
Oh man, I don't know. Department of Truth. Something is killing the children. I don't know what else comes out. I only know those because I saw Panda hold one up.
All right.
I'm glad to have informed you.
I appreciate it, man.
Ryan, back from
Yeah.
vacation.
Yeah. I'm gonna be super light compared to you guys, so enjoy. I got that Beta Ray Bill number 5. Excited to wrap that up. Batman Superman number 20, because
Oh my God, that
man, that
makes
cover's fire.
Was it a good
Beautiful.
read?
I haven't got to read it yet.
Okay.
I'm excited to read it though.
No one knows Organ One.
That book that we're not gonna, none of us bought. Such a good
I didn't
cover
buy
though.
it.
I didn't see
Love
Panda
that
buy
cover.
it. Panda didn't buy it.
And then I picked up a back issue of
I'm pretty sure
Right.
Ruby didn't buy it either.
I got 2 copies of the main cover.
Nice.
Well, F me. What am I thinking?
So yeah,
Is that
that's
right?
the only 4 books I picked up today.
Okay.
What cover did you get, Ruby?
That main cover, that Superman number 1 homage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Let's just see
gorgeous
your haul.
cover.
Let's just see your haul. We'll wait.
Oh, we're talking to me? Oh, hey,
What was that?
how's it going? I was having fun listening to you guys.
Now join us and show us what you got.
Well, so for my LCS today, I got a Department of
Yeah,
Nice.
that A
Nice.
cover. That A cover is nice.
Is your guys' LCS having trouble getting boards?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Boards, bags, not so much. Boards, nightmare.
Good, yeah, I'm able to get bags, just no boards.
Show me the
Okay,
good
I'm in
one,
the same
Oh, that
situation. I got bags, no boards.
Tyler.
Let's see, I got something, killing the kids.
How many did you get?
Just one. Got that High Republic.
How is that? I just stopped reading that after the first
Me
one. I was
too.
like, I don't see it.
I'm honestly just buying them just to keep up, my OCD won't let me like have holes in my collection. I have to get to like an even number before I can stop. So
Can
I
the
feel like
even number be 6?
once I get to number 10, then I'll stop.
Oh, so the even number can't be 6?
Watch
Like,
number 10 just be
round
killer,
numbers.
and you're like, I gotta stick around.
Wow.
Call it like a solid ending. Either the end of a story or like a solid like a 5 or a 10 number, something like that. Otherwise, my OCD goes. I got Daredevil. I got all the Spawn covers.
That's another one I'm picking up.
Yeah.
And did you guys notice? I don't know if anyone else picked up Spawn, but he changed the quality of the paper. And it's a lot better now. It's not see-through anymore.
Yeah.
Comic
On
book.
what?
It's $99. It's like thick. It's like almost cardstock. It's really
Is
good.
it still
Yeah, I was about to
$2.99?
say,
Still
yeah,
$2.99.
still
I like that
$2.99 and it feels like
316
cardstock.
homage. That 316 homage is awesome.
Right? That is such good. That's so fire.
Oh, that's cool.
Hope you would
Yeah, I'm
do
I
definitely
like
gonna
that
get
gas mask.
McFarlane after McFarlane would have been funny, but and then I got Detective.
Nice.
And then the rest of the honestly is coming in the mail. I haven't got it yet. It should be here either tomorrow or Saturday.
Okay, that's a nice little haul you got there. All right, what do you guys want to review first? Should we review Something Is Killing in Children 18 since we've all read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was the review. Good job, guys.
I didn't pick up the floppy, but I read it digitally from Boom. I'll say my thoughts on it, and then we can hear everyone else's. I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't think it was exceptional. It was just okay. Gary seemed funny.
Yeah.
But
Gary seemed like Tynion.
yeah.
Like he just drew himself into the book.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
you know, since they took James out of the book.
This is a spoiler review tonight, so if you haven't read any of these and you don't want to be spoiled, now's the time to.
There's nothing to
Get outta
spoil
here.
in this book.
Get out of here.
There's nothing to spoil.
Literally, only thing that happened is that Jessica and Erica showed up at Gary's house, and he asked how the House of Slaughter is going.
Mhm.
He says good, and then they eat and they talk and blah blah blah. And he has like a bodyguard from House of Slaughter there, and then they go into the barn and they do some sort of ritual, and they bring out the monster that killed her family, and she's basically got to. She's got to fight the monster like in her brain or something. I was confused by the ending of that book.
I was confused by the middle of it too because the artwork was just blurry through pages. I'm like, this.
I was confused as hell. Can someone explain to me what happened?
You nailed it, man. They didn't give you any more explanation than that. Like, it's not a physical fight she's going to be having with this thing. They pulled it out. She's unconscious. He leaves her in there unconscious with it, and he's like, "Well, we'll find out in the morning if it works."
Hold on a second.
I guess they're setting up her first, well, not her first mission, but the mission we saw, like in the first, first 12 issues or whatever, first 15 issues, because he mentions like unleashing the monkeys to be a breeding population in the northern Midwest. So I'm assuming that's what was supposed to be seeded there, but they didn't really give us enough to really know what he's talking about with that. And we've never seen her have a mental fight with the monster. And now they're like, oh, yeah, but to get jumped into the gang, you have to have a mental fight with this monster.
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
Tyler, what's up?
Just not as many Mexicans.
I thought all the interaction with her was kind of pointless. He's like, hi, my name's Erica. Hi, my name's Gary. Like, okay, well, what was that
You like
introduction
bacon
for?
and
That was
eggs?
weird. They already told us
really-
his name before that, so
Yeah,
what was the point?
I just really liked how we're introduced to him. You know, we see the alarm clock blaring, him just stretch out, immediately takes out the cigarette. The first thing he says is, F me.
Yeah.
Because in my head, that's how he sounds. You know?
I do
Yeah.
want to
He's
point
got
out
some
that
like Southern drawl or whatever. I don't know.
they talked about his body odor. Well, he brought up his body odor. But if
Mhm.
you go back, before he even brought up his body odor, I noticed that he took a 51-minute long shower. How does he still stink after a 51-minute long shower?
It's the
Baiting.
demon inside
Out
of
of
him.
soap.
Out of soap.
Yeah.
That still should be enough water to do some kind of trick.
Yeah, it won't mask it. It'll
I know it's
just
kind of
dampen it just a little
Yeah.
bit. It still
I know it's kind
stinks.
of dumb, but I didn't really care for the panel where they show the clock again. Like it was so oddly framed. The way that the clock is just barely coming into the panel, but you get a big like most of that panel is taken up by the dresser. What was the point in that framing? That was such a
So you knew that he spent
Weird.
51 minutes in the shower. That
Exactly.
yeah, but they tried to like even put that at the very corner of that panel.
Yeah. It was
Like,
Like, it
weird.
was just a weird way to frame that panel, you know?
What'd you think, Tyler?
I agree with you guys. I was super confused. I'm looking at it again right now because like the monster pops out, and then the guy's like, "Oh, look at this monster," and then you see like a stump. He's like hitting it or hitting the
Yeah.
table near it. I don't really know. And then Erica's like eyes gloss over, and you see him hitting something again, but I don't even know what he's hitting. It's like off the panel.
Yeah.
And then she just bends over, and we get like a light that comes out of her, and her eyes go white. And then he carries her out. It's so quick. I really
Yeah.
don't know what happened. And maybe like we'll find out, but I feel like that could have been explained.
There's one panel in there where it looks like he's grabbing his axe. So it gives me the impression I took from that was that he put his axe into the wall or something because he was like, I'm not going to need it, you know? And then he realizes how powerful this monster is and like goes to grab it in case he does need it. And then whenever he goes to talk to Jessica again, he kind of reiterates that point by saying, I thought it was just going to be one of the baby ones we usually use to train them. So they're basically trying to set her up to be like this amazing, like super bad, awesome monster hunter from just like naturally Mary Sue'd out, you know?
I don't know what's wrong with her now, though.
Yeah.
Just
That
what
part
was
I really
going
didn't
on with her?
understand. I read it twice and I was like, I hope Mark can explain this. He's usually good at panel to panel stuff.
The first time I read
not
it,
bad panel work. I'm not.
I was super confused, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just reread." And I read it again before I reviewed it. I'm like, "No, I don't get
Yeah.
it."
Yeah.
I just read
But I still enjoyed it.
I am a
I don't know.
I am a big fan of them taking the splash page and doing the panels all the way across and then starting on the other side. That was
That
really
was
cool.
difficult to read digitally.
Yeah. Well, it was weird because like when I was reading it, physically, I was like, "Oh, I read it wrong." I was like, I feel like I'm missing something. And either way, I was already missing anything already just cuz it was so confusing. So I was just like, "Well, okay, I guess I'll reread this page again." Oh, it makes more nope, doesn't make any more sense. But whatever. I'm going to continue
Yeah.
going.
Also, I think this is the 4th or 5th time we've seen the flashback to her parents.
Mhm.
4th time, maybe.
That was intense. That was intense, though.
Maybe.
That was really.
Oh,
intense.
yeah, I
And
know.
I think they even said in the panels that was intense.
It just happened a lot for a story not really progressing super fast. Like we're still flashing back to the same thing we already knew what happened.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But when we think about the first 15 issues, that wasn't like she wasn't there for like a whole year. That was like a week's time of her being in that town, right?
Yeah.
correct
I
me if
always
I'm
thought of
wrong,
it as
like-
like 3 to 4 days or something like that.
Yeah,
I
it
would guess
wasn't.
around a week.
She sneezed in that town and then she left. Like that's the first 15 issues. You know what I mean? She was barely there. And so, I'm really excited to see all these flashbacks on other adventures that she's been on and how rugged she's become because of her experiences and just like how callous and how cold she can be, but then she finds her humanity here and there. Like I like seeing some of that
Tyler's
stuff.
best friend.
What's up, Biggie?
Hey, what up, Biggie?
I mean, the only thing that I don't know, I guess where it's really starting to bother me with it stalling out like this is how many announcements we're getting about all this other stuff that's supposed to happen in this world. Like that newsletter he sent out last week, that's probably the most information he's given in a newsletter in like forever. And it's like, oh, we got this new announcement. There's all these things that we have planned for the main series. All this stuff is going on with Erica's backstory and stuff. Like he talks like he has so much content and so many plans. And then I'm like, well, this is 3 issues in a row where almost nothing has happened. So like, what are we waiting for? Free comic book day?
I'm definitely with you, Ryan, and I'm still complaining about it, but I am enjoying it. It's like when Firepower. Hey, Jennifer. When Firepower was coming, I didn't feel like we got enough at all. I still feel like with this character and with the story, maybe it's just because Erica is an interesting character.
Yeah, I feel that way about 16 and 17. This issue did really bore me. I was like, I really.
Oh yeah, really.
But 16 and 17, I
which-
felt the same way. I was like, it's not a lot happening, but I'm still enjoying this world and these characters. But 18,
Which,
this
by the
one
way,
really
Tyler,
hurt.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you so much, man.
Double fisting.
Yeah, man.
look at that.
It's awesome.
A little
Maybe you
birdie-
can get Clayton to sign that one.
There you go.
No, I'm not gonna crack it. It's already a 9.8. Like it's just, I would, I did it with the 9.6, the TMNT Power Rangers, and I sent it into CGC, and I'm hoping for 9.8.
A little birdie told me that Spider-Man Venom #1, and then obviously the House of Slaughter #1 from Free Comic Book Day will be ones to definitely get. That's what I've heard. So,
Okay.
Is that like
Yeah.
spec?
John, how's it going?
Is this
Ross
like
Ritchie
insider
keeps-
trading?
Yeah.
Ross Ritchie keeps going on, or whatever his name is, keeps going on YouTube channels talking about the
Mhm.
inner house slaughter or whatever is supposed to like
Yeah, that one.
give us perspective on why these issues are so important the way
Well,
they're being told. So
They are, and then the Spider-Man Venom one is going to be very similar to last year's.
$1 comic.
Like in terms
Virus?
of like
It's going to be sent out before
in terms
the
of
actual publication, so
appearance,
now it has to
possible
have.
first appearance.
It's going to be a flop.
So it's
People
going to
are
have
Scorpion
COVID.
People are
again?
going to want that Spider-Man Venom #1. I'm just going to say.
So is it going to have
Scorpion's in it.
the COVID label on it?
On sale Wednesday labels.
Oh yes, that's the best.
Right.
Ruben, what are you doing? Are you
No, He's living his best
What the
life.
hell is he doing?
Dude, he's flexing so hard, you can't even see it.
Whatever he wants.
it's like still
Flip
daylight
the
there.
camera. I can't flip the camera. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, there's still daylight where you're at. Like, that's not fair.
It's
It's dark till
Is it
like,
like an old
now.
VHS? Like, how do you do that? How did you just show
I
your
know,
comic
right?
collection without actually showing your comic collection? Like, you just got hacked.
Ruben. That's Ruben.
Looks like mini blinds.
How did you do that? How did you do that? It looked like an old VHS tape.
Yeah, I don't know how he does that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh wow, he's got a lot.
Dude, you have enough to open up your own little shop.
He does.
Right.
Big shop.
Cool. That's
What's,
oh, yeah, look at
what's
this little beauty that came in. Wait, how should I do it?
Oh, yeah, look at Oregon wine, man.
Is that the Del
Oh, nice.
That's right.
That's a Bullstar one, right?
Yeah, I got that from Joel's R.
You know, you really could do insider trading if, like, you knew there was a character coming up in the Spider-Man next 3 movie, and somebody told you, you could buy up all those first appearances, and then when that trailer hits and they know it's coming out, you could flip them for double, triple.
I know someone that bought up like 25 copies of that. I think it's Empire #6, first Immortal Shield, thinking it was going to pop, and it didn't. He bought $100 worth of that book, then they're all just cover price books. So sometimes it still doesn't land. So,
But if
yeah.
you knew it was coming,
I mean, that guy did know, but he thought it would pop and it didn't. So, but
Well,
yeah,
it's
the
not
Spider-Man
coming,
Venom #1 is going to have a first appearance without a face reveal. That's all I'm going to say. No, they're not out yet. It's
The
like
14th, August 14th.
yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, people. August 14th.
We
Yeah.
live.
And I'm not going to a con, so I'm just saying.
That's
oh, you're not going?
that's in 3 weeks, and stop being the. What?
Oh, Daddy almost slipped. Oh, Daddy almost said it.
All right, here's Free Comic Book Day for everything except for DC. So we got We Live, The Last Day,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going for.
Archie, Past, Present, and Future.
There's the free
Archie.
comic that's going to save 3 issues of a book.
Enter the House of Slaughter. It's already going for like $7, $8, $9. The Witcher Investigators.
I'm gonna get the
Investigators, that's my
investigators
jam.
for my kids.
Ruben, you get
I'm
this
not
one?
gonna get that Lady Mechanica for my daughter anymore because it's the same issue every single year.
Ruben, you getting that?
Is
Sailor
it?
Republic
That's weird.
free comic?
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite 2020
What, Lady Mechanica?
free comic book day issue. Yeah.
Avengers Hulk.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. Mark.
But we got it before the 2020. We got it back in like 2017 or 18.
Who sparked the Montgomery bus boycott? Blade Runner one shot.
Yeah.
Assassin's
I've never read any Lady Mechanica, so I enjoyed it. It was cool.
Yeah. It's good, but it's the same one every
Some
year.
shops already
Yeah.
have some shops already have their free comic book day books. So if you're tight with the owner, Mark, you
I'm
might
pretty
know-
sure they shipped
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah, they did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Space Pirate, Zorro, whatever that is.
I'm really excited for that black
Resistance.
Cal exit.
What is that?
I don't know. It's from
I like the
Black
yellow cover.
Studios, though. Yeah, it's intriguing. It just the wording, the lettering. I've
Yeah.
had such more
It looks like,
appreciation for
Banksy.
lettering. And that R.L. Stein, I'm excited for that book. Anybody else for Just Beyond?
Oh yeah.
Nobody else?
Oh yeah. I'll grab
No?
that.
Okay.
I mean,
I think
Tyler,
it's free.
R.L.
have
Stein
to check it
inspired
out.
me
Oh,
to,
I'm gonna
to be
get
the
this.
person I am today, but he's such garbage.
Look at the boys.
Ryan's sitting there reading
Red
Red
Room?
Fever
Red
Swarm every
Room.
night.
Stray Dog.
Have you guys
Dude,
read
I used
Red
to
Room?
love Goosebumps.
Hell yeah.
Red Room is so good. Stray Dogs is really
Oh.
freaking good too.
Yeah.
I didn't even
I'm
show
excited for
this.
that one.
I got something in the mail today.
Oh, show it off. Show it off. Oh, nice.
Boom.
Number 2.
Nice.
I don't know anything
Nice.
about Red Room, but somebody like AOK'd it to me out of the blue, so I was like,
Nice.
"Oh, that's cool."
Who AOK'd it to you?
Steve
Oh,
Hayner.
Becker. So you're one of the people that found
Oh,
me
nice.
from the Kansas City Collectors Facebook group. Sweet. Because I was there at Fountain City. So
So was I.
yeah, you were.
Don't be a douche and include me too. Say my name. Say my
Not
name.
family 54 comments.
Put a little
Mike.
respect on my name.
Amazing.
Put a little respect on my name.
Yeah, shut up. Shop for comments. What's up? Okay.
Oh,
Did
I
y'all-
love Steve. I'm just joking, man.
All right. Okay. Hold on. I do want to try the lemonade.
I'm just gonna skip over the fact that I just apologized.
Lemonade.
Are you tricking me? 'Cause there's literally
No,
things.
I'm
in-
not tricking you.
No.
No, I really did apologize. I didn't
Just
do
drink
Is
it, Steve.
there's stuff
Yeah.
in there. See? Is
Does that say
lemonade?
Bountiful Hoarder?
Scott?
That's one like lemonade.
Scott.
Garter?
I think it says
What?
beautiful garden.
You like it?
Bountiful
Oh,
garden?
Beautiful
Very,
garden.
very sweet.
Bountiful.
Bountiful garden.
That's okay.
Uh,
I like it
my
better.
eyes aren't what they used to be.
Bountiful
You're the only
garden.
one with readers
This
on.
is the one that I think everyone should be specking on.
Which one?
This is Spider-Man Venom #1.
What's it gonna look like?
Well, there's a Spider-Man story in there, and then there's a Venom story in there.
Is it really gonna just say Marvel on it? Is it really just gonna say Marvel? All
I
in
don't
body
know.
like that?
No,
No.
that's just not done yet.
It's
That's what I'm saying.
it's polybagged.
Hold on.
It's polybagged.
no.
Hold on 1 second.
They're gonna pull a bat
Let me
wing with
get my
venom.
story.
A polybag for this?
Take a pic
God.
of that Spider-Man.
Are they
Venom.
putting a trading card in there? That's the only way I'm gonna pick that up if it's in polybag.
All right, I just
And
asked
it's
for
got to be a Deadpool
a
card.
cover
That's it.
picture of that.
You did.
I did. I sent it to someone and I asked.
Your shop owner.
No, not the shop owner. Someone else.
Oh, I know who.
Oh,
Ooh,
dude,
Judge
I
Dredd.
can't confirm that,
Dude.
Steve.
You don't. You
No, white ash. Nice.
Dude,
I know
Steve,
who.
I can't confirm
True.
that. I can't confirm that. You can't message me that.
I did
I'm
not.
gonna message you in the private chat, Steve.
I'm not.
Why
I'm
does
just gonna be
Ruben look
upfront.
lost in his own house?
It's Venom and Spider-Man. You know what? I bet there's
It's not even his house. He's just like robbing somebody's comic collection.
Yeah.
Look at all these free comics.
Yeah. That is a good guess because that guy's huge. That guy's a huge fan. Okay, yeah, no, it is. Okay, so I have the picture. Hold on one second.
Valiant Uprising.
I'm
Just
just
share it
going
with Panda only. That was way better when you did that.
There it is. It's pretty cool. It's a Gleason
Oh, I've
cover.
seen that. That's on Previews World.
Valiant Uprising XO, Man of War.
Kind of looks like the end of We Live.
Kyle's little sister.
Mm.
There you go. This is
Why'd you gotta say it like that, dude? Tyler,
someone
why?
That's the one I'm looking
You
for.
know
I
who's-
heard that was good.
Whatever.
That's what you should be specking on.
Well, I already read about Kyle's big sister. Now I'm
Wait,
ready to
wait.
hear about his little
Mark,
sister.
you should get this for your wife. Isn't her name Kyle?
Yeah,
My wife's name's Kyle.
mine
No.
is.
Mark's is.
Oh, I was like, no.
Who's a
Does she have
Marxist?
a little sister?
The DC one. I'll pull up the DC real quick.
Hey, tell her I said what's up.
Her or little sister.
You're a douche.
I do it because I think my wife will laugh at this later.
Definitely
She
grabbing
doesn't.
that,
She doesn't.
obviously.
Faux
Batman
She's
is
show.
one.
honest.
The
Special
King
edition.
Shark one is what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Ooh,
that
that's
beauty.
cool.
It's
I
like
am
the
definitely
Aquaman
getting that.
ending scene, but with
Mhm.
King Shark.
That is sweet.
Isn't
That
that the
is
one in
sweet.
the DC Connect?
Yeah, it's going to be. I think there's going to be more issues to it. I think that's like.
Oh no, it is
Mhm.
different. Okay.
Oh,
I
hey,
am
he's gonna
okay.
be at,
So here's the
he's gonna
advantage
be
of
at the
having
next, con in
kids.
Kansas City. Not the next con, but the next one that we just went to, Panda. But
Okay.
the one they're doing in October, the
Mhm.
next Mountain City one, Scott
Mhm.
Collins is going to be there, so I'll have to have him sign this.
Oh, nice. Okay. But here's the advantage to having more than, 2 kids is that I've got 5 kids,
They all free comics.
including my, my wife's little sister who's going in there as a 12-year-old. And so everybody's going to grab a copy. And I'm going to see if they can grab 2 copies each of everything that they pick up. So this way they can have 1 copy of something and then I could have the other copy. I've got 5 of those kids. Now, they're just helping daddy out. That's all it is. Right? It's all good.
Is that what you say to your wife?
Daddy's-
Help daddy
Daddy's
out.
toy chest.
They're just helping daddy at a really tough situation right now. So we got to get this.
So was Rachel your niece?
No, she is she's my sister-in-law. She is my 11-year-old sister-in-law or 12-year-old.
Okay. Aria tried
Because-
to tell me that Rachel was going into 3rd grade, and I was like,
No, Rachel's going into
Rachel got held back.
6th grade.
she's tall.
She's going. You're going into 6th grade, right?
And
Yeah, she's
what
going
grade
to
is Bria
6th
going
grade.
into?
She's
6th
going
grade
into
too?
6th grade too.
Okay.
So that means my wife and my mother-in-law were pregnant at the same time.
Not weird. Not weird at all. It's like that movie.
Why do you have to make it weird?
It's like that
Yeah.
Steve Martin movie,
Dude,
Father of the
It's
Bride,
not
but
weird.
they both get pregnant at the same time.
Not by the same
see,
person.
it happens all the time in
Right.
white families.
Anna's got a lot of kids.
Dude, it happens
really
a
need to
lot
watch
in
more
white
Maury,
families.
Steve.
You'd be surprised on how often it happens in white families. Lots of white families have babies that way.
Ruben, you got something to say?
He's a white family. You tell them.
Puerto Rican, man.
No, I'm also Asian, but I married a white woman.
Oh yeah, I married a white woman.
Ah, that's I told you.
Me too.
It's the only way to get a card.
It opens a lot of doors.
This is getting weird.
No, not at all. This is
No, I was gonna say,
absolutely.
I have an uncle. I'm closer in age to my uncle than he is to my mom, who's his sister.
Yeah, see, it happens a lot. Not even
Yeah.
just in white families, Puerto Rican families too.
Yeah.
Happens a lot in Asian families as well. Not my family. My family are upstanding citizens. So just saying.
Citizens.
Oh my God.
That's all right, man. We were crossing the border, man. They
Hard
pulled us out the
facts.
car, searched the vehicle and everything. They thought I was a coyote or something.
They
I'm
check your
live on the
trunk.
prison.
All right, guys,
So-
I'm gonna have to
They're like,
Those
who are all
that
these
don't know what
Mexicans you're driving across the border here?
Right? Exactly. Coyote, if you guys don't know, is somebody that what's it called? They smuggle.
Transports.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are you
Smuggle.
good
smugglers.
for tomorrow, Mark?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. See how it
What
goes.
time?
Normal time.
7:30.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Hey. I'll be
See you,
there.
man.
I'll be there.
Later, Mark.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Bye, Mark.
Nighty night.
Oh, you'll be there tomorrow, Panda?
I'll be there tomorrow.
You're off work?
Yes.
Awesome.
Like, hang on while I go call in.
Who's up for a late night stream tonight?
Oh, so you'll still be on as well.
Oh, it's Panda After Dark.
Those
First, no
dulcet
longer running
tones.
his channel. It is Panda After Dark.
It was my source.
Oh,
What did they
snap.
tell you?
What'd
They asked if I
say?
sent them to the cover picture of the Spider-Man Venom Free Comic Book Day, and I said, no, we found it online. So, you're
Google
good.
image search.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Right. Oregon, yes. I used to have a life before I had kids. And that's how I know what the coyote is. So
Yeah.
and Ryan can back me up in this because that's exactly what they are, right?
Yeah.
They get paid mucho dinero.
Yeah. This
This
is true.
is-
Mucho dinero.
All right, what do we want to review next? Is this getting weird?
Well, because
Let's
I want to
review
find
what
out
they're
the
talking
laws.
about.
I want to figure out the laws on this. Like, how much time do you do if you get caught? Or is it just a fine if you get caught? And is it per Mexican that you have?
Oh man.
The internet cut out, it looked like.
Oh my God. The internet here in Wichita is just so weird. ICT Vinny, what's going on?
Our stream, they're listening in now.
I know, right?
Struggling people, and
I'm going to have ice over here in my house here pretty soon.
You guys are goopy.
Yeah.
Let's
Except
review.
my house is a whole bunch of Vietnamese people
Hold
inside
on.
a closet.
Work Fan B team. Work Fan B team. Let's see what you got this week.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Well, basically everything you guys showed, but I'm gonna go with the Bermejo cover because that's
Oh,
probably cover of the week.
that's cover of the week.
Bermejo is always cover of the week, but if that's not cover of the week, I did get this one. That
Is it
could be
Scotty
cover
Young?
of the week.
Oh,
It's from
Scotty.
last week.
Scotty Young.
This is Scotty Young, Bert.
No shit.
I don't not like Scotty Young work, but sometimes his covers don't really match. Like, I don't know, like that or like that Department of Truth one he did. I was like, it doesn't look bad. It just doesn't really
I
match
think
the
it's
tone
cool.
of the book or the character.
And then this is Boost Gold and Blue, right? This is the
Mhm.
card stock.
Blue and
This
gold.
could probably the cover of the week. And then
Hey, man, right?
no, this is blue and gold.
Yeah, but that's a claim.
And then I got Nightwing second print. I'd say this could be cover of the week too.
That's
did
pretty
not
cool.
Find that. I
like
wanted,
that.
That's pretty sick.
I found it. It's right here.
I
It's
want to
really
go ahead
cool.
and address
I like the
Biggie
gray
real
tone.
quick. Biggie, what we have for dinner, we actually discussed this tonight, is
that it?
tomorrow we are
Yeah,
going
that's all
to
I have by me.
we're going to have tacos tomorrow. Not going to lie.
Nice.
We're having tacos tomorrow.
Vietnamese tacos or
Yeah,
Mexican
Scotty. Scotty is going to be at
Mexican
the Planet Comic Con, Panda.
Who?
Scotty Young is going to be there.
Oh, nice.
tacos?
I've got some
Nice.
Scotty Young. I've got some Strange Academy Scotty Young.
There you go.
Yeah, number one. I
Carlito,
think it's one
what
of
up,
his
dude?
prints.
I like Scotty Young.
I forgot about this one.
I like
It's
his writing
my first ever sketch cover,
I love how you got a 2.5.
and it literally says my name, signed and sketched by Tyler Glass on there.
Nice.
Ruben looks interested.
This dude has his own sign and stuff.
And then I like did some stuff on the back. I'll show that tomorrow. Yeah, can you make me big? Make me big so Ruben can see.
Or kick him out.
Wrong direction.
Yeah, my first sketch cover. I did a few things, and it's actually going to be for sale tomorrow on C3 to raise
No
money
way, are you
for.
serious?
Yeah, it's going to be for sale.
Oh, that's my bid right there.
It literally, I don't know if you can see it. It's a sign and sketch by Tyler Glass up there, and then it has the Whack Comics logo over here.
First off, what is above Sonic's head? Is
that was gonna be a Rorschach, but I got angry because I messed up. So
That was the funniest video I've ever seen.
I was gonna say it looks like a Star Wars character.
it's not.
Yeah, it looked like it
Hey,
had
what up,
octopus
SCG? How's it going, man?
tentacles for a face.
Do you still have copies of your variant for people that haven't got one yet? Southern Comic?
I got mine.
I have mine too.
Yep.
Last I heard, he was down to like 2 of them or something.
Oh, sweet.
Dang.
That's great, man. That is great.
Ruby, what are you doing? Sit down. You make me feel like I'm having heart palpitations.
He has to be quick
So
on his
you're
feet in
just
case the
working
people come
out.
home and he has to get out of there.
I'm starting books. I got a lot of books to go through. This is my
That's
future room, so I'm just getting it ready.
Ooh, I'm excited,
Ruben,
dude. Are you actually going to start joining us live?
When you start your YouTube channel, make sure you hit my affiliate link for StreamYard.
I've probably unaffiliated you as many times as Panda's had something to say on this.
It's in the description of this video.
You crack this open again.
Wait, show that again.
Woo! Ooh, sorry, that was inside the.
Ooh, Ninja Turtles.
Ooh, no, those are the cards, isn't it? No, that's from
Southern
NECA.
Comic Geek has some copies of his regular variant. If anyone wants any, not him, message him on IG.
Right now.
So Ruben Guzman went from Ben Guzman to Instagram user back to Ben Guzman on IG. What's the deal there?
What's Instagram? I didn't do that.
What?
I didn't. Instagram user. I didn't do that.
Okay, well, it said that earlier. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that must be something. I haven't changed my name.
Soundtracker vinyl.
I'm gonna crack this thing open so we can listen to it.
Nice.
You probably can you listen to that on here? Won't that
Austin, how many prints do you
copyright
have
it?
left? Do you have any Something is Killing the Turtles prints left to buy? I got 2. Well,
I got
1
2 as
coming,
well.
and then the other one will be for September.
Purple, sign it.
He is.
Ruby, did you get yours?
Yeah, I ordered one remarked in purple.
Ooh, I got mine remarked in orange.
I just don't like his signature. Now I feel bad.
In fact, the one that he shows on the
Oh.
post is actually my remark in my signature on there.
Oh yeah, that one's fire. But you guys got to see this.
Oh,
Ooh,
That is so cool.
that's cool.
Yeah, I saw that picture of your orange remarked print from Austin, and I was like, man, I should have gotten an orange one. That looks good.
Now, what exactly what everybody said the other night?
Should we?
ooh.
Oh,
That's cool. It's
nice.
even green, like ooze green.
Where'd you get it at?
Big bad
Sewer.
toy store.
Oh, of course.
Turn on this speaker.
Can we get back to reviewing some comics? You guys ready to do that?
What about that Teen Titans Academy?
Yeah, let's talk Teen Titans Academy number 5. So, in that book, it'll kind of lead to Jonathan Kent's Superman Son of Kal-El book. Or wait, was it Shazam? No,
I
it
was
was a
gonna say.
Shazam book. Never mind. It was a Shazam book. The Shazam book.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that when we get to Superman. Then I'll wait. But yeah, this was a decent book. It actually made me like the backpack a little bit more. So I thought it was a good. I thought it was a good issue. But it feels like they're dragging out the whole Red X thing a little long. He did reveal himself to the backpack, but we don't know who it is.
Yeah. I thought though, I don't know. It's like kind of cool that other people know. At the same time, it felt really cheap.
Yeah.
Like the whole issue, I don't know. It wasn't bad by any means, but I don't know. I was kind of bored by it.
Say that again, Ryan. I'm sorry.
I said I didn't think it was a bad issue. I was just really bored by it. Like
the first few pages, I was pretty bored.
Yeah.
The middle and the end were good.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I didn't really feel anything about Nightwing being there. Like it didn't really make me more excited or less excited. He was just kind of there, and then he had like that weird scene where he's like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And I was like, "Okay, well maybe this is something that'll come back around." And like it never did. I guess it was just to like scoot Diego out of the room.
Yeah, it made no sense to do so.
Yeah.
Like it just didn't progress any of the story.
No.
There was just no reason for it.
And like really, it seems like the only character that had any growth or development in this issue was Diego. The rest of them, like they were just there. Like Lucas and whatever the other one's name was, nothing happened to them really.
Oh, what did he call Nightwing in here? That was really funny. A
Dick
copy. He called him a cheap copy.
Oh, Nightwing did mention whenever they're like, "Do you?" Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty much what happened in the book. He did show who he was to the 3 kids.
Yeah. Whenever they mentioned like Nightwing's like whenever they were talking about the dog whistle, they're like, "Do you have a dog or do you just always carry a dog whistle?" And he's like, "Oh, maybe I'll get a dog someday." Yeah, and I was like, "Okay, I guess that's kind of a Nightwing nod, but
yep, it is. Bite wing. Is that what it called?
Yeah. It just, I don't know, like this issue felt kind of cheap to me. Like it felt like it was spinning its wheels, basically, like biding time for maybe something else.
Austin LeMay has 3 signed numbered copies left and 15 regular prints left. So make sure you guys head him up over at Austin LeMay on IG for Something That's Killing the Turtles. I'll show that off really quickly and then we'll get back to this. Down the Academy number 5. Okay.
I just got a frame for my Turtles one, so I can't wait to put it up. And I got an extra one, you know, just in case I end up with some original artwork somehow.
I ordered mine with a
did the same
top
thing.
loader, but I'm thinking I want a frame for it. So
oh no, I got the top loader.
Yeah, I got the top loader still too. Yeah,
yeah. So this way I can have one, but
so here is
putting it in the frame for real.
Here's his print. Something Is Killing the Turtles, 11 by 17. We got the people back here, the Foot Clan. It's $35 plus shipping. You can get a top loader for $5 more. And then he also has numbered prints that are $75, and those are signed as well. And if you want to remark, it's an extra $25. And it is shipped in a top loader.
These will be something that, like, a year from now, people are going to look back and say, why didn't I get that?
Yeah. I'm glad I got one.
I'm glad I got mine.
So if you haven't, grab it.
And there is going to be one in the September Burke box, which reminds me, I should just go ahead and show off the Burke box for August for anyone that wants to upgrade to the family tier or join at all. This is definitely the month to do it. We have an Austin LeMay OA right here, of Venom. We have a Venom 9, first appearance of Dylan Brock in a near mint copy. If I was sending it to CGC, I would send it to my presser first, comic book _Preston on IG. Then send it to CGC. I would expect a 9.6 or 9.8 out of that. At worst, a 9.4, but I would expect 9.6, 9.8.
Either-
Absolute Carnage Miles Morales 2, signed by Clayton Crane. Nonstop Spider-Man #1, Derek Chu, 616 cover. Negan Lives #1, Mighty Morphin #7, Bon Bernardo cover, 616 book. Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters Alpha #1. I believe that is the young cover, trade dress. And then we have a Villanelli Virgin cover, or the same one. Both of those are 616 covers as well. Batman 108 first full Miracle Molly, Carla Cohen trade dress, 616 book. Legends of the Dark Knight #1, Jason Fabbett cover, 616 book, and then Checkmate #1 as well. So,
And do not forget that on Friday, C3 is coming up.
that's right.
If you missed out on the Burke box, I've got some 616 exclusives that I'm going to be putting up for sale.
There you go.
That one will be for sale as well. If you would like an original game-worn comic, Tyler's going to sell it on C3 tomorrow.
How's your outdoor comic room going, Tyler?
It's going good. It's been really humid, so all of my Austin LeMay art's getting like sticky inside, and I'm getting the like bubbles in there. And it rained last night, so some of it's ruined. But it's just like a work in progress.
Ruben, are you coming to Rose City?
Yeah, I got my tickets for Rose City. I'm pumped, dude. Austin St. John, Karen Ashley, Walter Manuel Jones is going to be there. I'm super stoked.
When is it?
I'm jealous.
I'm going on Sunday,
CityCon?
September 12th.
That's awesome.
And I already
September.
bought my spot to get my autograph and my pictures with them, so I'm good to go.
Oh, with Austin St.
Nice.
John?
What's up?
With who?
Austin St. John, Karen Ashley was Aisha, and Walter Emanuel Jones was Zach.
So what? I know you have it. What are you going to get signed?
So I have the compendium of all their original Mighty Power Rangers run, like Hamilton and Michael Thomas, stuff like that. And I have Steve Cardenas already, and he signed that for me. So I want to try and get all of them to sign the front page for me of that. And then all the covers with them holding their helmets, those zeros, the number zeros.
Yeah.
So Steve Cardenas signed the Ranger one for me. So I wanted Austin St. John to sign. I have the one with the Red Ranger and the Dragon Shield.
Yes.
I haven't signed
The
that
Comics
one.
Pro? You've got the Comics Pro?
Hold on 1 second.
Oh well, no, they reprinted them with the foil covers later on in the run.
Okay, it's the foil.
40,
I-
yeah, just those.
That's still an awesome cover. I would
I
still
did not
get the
address
foil.
this earlier. Becker is a Burke fan member. That's what's up, dude. He's a Friends
Oh,
Here
nice.
member. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. That is awesome. Put in your Instagram in the chat here, and I will add you to the Burke fam chat #2.
Thank you, wheelchair.
That's okay. A 3-day pass. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get a 3-day pass to Planet Con and Panda's supposed to come with me. We'll see.
We'll see.
Did anyone else read? Oh shoot, that's a rookie mistake.
Those were
Yep.
the only two that I read.
What'd you do?
I put this on the back of the bag with that you.
With that tape,
Yes,
Oh,
it's fine now. There's nothing back there.
rookie.
not if you want a 9.8. You might as well throw that away.
Yeah.
No, it was so good.
Throw that in the Burke box.
I'm not.
You need to put it in your freezer, man.
Yeah.
That's how you get a real 9.8.
I'll fix
So-
it.
Did anyone else read this except for me and Ryan?
Nope.
No, I read it.
What'd you think, Panda?
It was all right. There really wasn't much to
Becker
it.
is going to be at Planet Con as well, Panda. So will
Oh,
Mike.
nice.
So will Mike V.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
You know
he's
what?
not on IG.
I'm always down. Hey, and isn't JP going to PlanetCon?
JP will be there as well.
Okay, so we'll see JP again. We'll see Mike V again. I'll get to meet Becker. Who else is
Becker.
going?
You met Becker.
Say what?
You met Becker.
He
Becker was
was.
the one when we were at the park at Fountain City. He
Uh-huh.
was pulling his box, and we also saw him at the Clayton Crane signing.
Nice.
No, that's my old dirty bastard, dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
I live in the KC area. Nice.
Becker, dude, hit me up on IG. Pandawesome
He
316.
just said he's not on IG.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. You need to hit me up on IG.
Well,
Create
you told
an
Ruben to do it
IG.
enough times, and he finally did.
I'm
Ruben,
not
I
just gonna try and
told
spell
you.
it out for you.
I told you to
Hit
get
the
one and just don't
username,
post and just
make up
use
a
it to
username,
contact
then your
people,
own
and
password, and then go ahead and sign in. And then you've made a Instagram account, and then
I
just
remember
message me. I'll be your first
we
friend.
remember you. We remember you. And you're not fat.
I'm a fat Mexican guy. Well, you're not fat. Are you kidding me? No, we should have snapped a pic. Why didn't we snap a pic? Okay, so this will be our chance to do that at PlanetCon, right?
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
What do you mean
I can't believe you
impersonator?
pulled that up.
Oh my gosh.
He is not an
Jeez.
impersonator.
You-
That's the real deal, baby. He's been hiding in Oregon
Ruben?
this whole time.
You see that?
Oh, Osama. I thought that said Obama.
Dude, that's
Oh my god!
that is classic. That's classic. This is classic, and so is this. I would totally have a line show.
In high school, we were the opposing team at a away game, and I was the leader of the student section. I'm sure that shocks you guys. And I had a pizza delivered to the coach on the bench during the game.
No way. Did you pay for it?
Yeah, I paid for it. That was how it was going to be a joke.
That is
Somebody
amazing. That is amazing. We had one time I was in the office at the school I work at, and an Uber Eats guy comes in, and he goes, I got a order for whoever, and they're like, well, that's a student. They're in class. He's like, okay, and the office people were like, they can't be ordering food. Like, you can't give that to them. They can't come here and pay for it and get it. He's like, well, I need my money because he wants his tip, and he's just standing there and they're like, you got to go. So he's got this Uber Eats and he doesn't know what to do with it. So we made him leave. So either way, it's your fault, Ruben. I'm going to have a pizza delivered later today. I actually had pizza for dinner tonight. AJ's Pizza. AJ's Pizza. It was delicious. It was delicious. What's up, Carly? What up, Dale?
Is that their slogan? AJ's Pizza. It was delicious.
Yeah, sure.
Not a bad slogan.
Becker, I'm going to get you added to my graphic real quick while everyone talks. So
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
So
You
how
know
about
what?
the Superman book that everybody bought, except for Panda?
Did you read that?
honestly, I was underwhelmed. I was
Why?
underwhelmed. I was.
What was underwhelming about it?
Nothing happened in it. We don't get any explanation as to why he's older, which we know for a fact that he is based off Shazam #1 from the week before, because Billy Batson says to him, hey, you're younger than I am. And he goes, not anymore. And he's like flying. And he actually saves Shazam. He saves Billy Batson in the Shazam book. So he's older now than he is just like in the last issue of Super Sons. So I don't know. There's nothing that happened in that book that made me want to grab issue #2.
Well, I haven't read any of it, but Bendis aged him up. He went into another dimension and came back through the same way that they did Supergirl.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Well, they didn't say anything about that. in this
Well,
book.
but Super Sons is out of continuity and has been for a while.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We had
Ryan's schooling me over here.
like I don't know, there was like 27 issues of Superman or something where Jonathan Kent was already that age. This is
See,
like
I
a soft reboot.
I haven't been
Superman just ended.
I haven't been reading Superman.
Oh, well, yeah, that might make it a little confusing then.
Yes.
Yeah,
This is like a
Mark
soft
said the
reboot.
same
Superman
thing.
just ended like last month, and Jonathan, he's been aged up for years now. Yeah, Super Sons isn't in the main timeline either.
Okay, well, now I know.
I
I did not know that.
don't know. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great because, like, instead of just making us wait around to find out what's different about this Superman and what this series is going to be about, like, he straight up said it, It's about truth and justice and a better world. And I love how Damian addressed the differences between Superman and Batman and really explained like the things that you're fighting against are not tangible. Like I can punch a ninja in the face, but you can't punch, these political issues in the face.
I did like
And
this. I like this.
I really like the way that they set this up because it lets us know, like he said, what do you want that symbol to stand for? And it really lets us know, like, this is what this series is going to be about, how this Superman is going to be different and potentially better than Clark. I think that's awesome.
I didn't see anything in that issue that made me want to grab issue number 2.
Oh, I'm so ready for issue number 2.
So it opens with like they're being invaded on Earth and the Justice League's taking care of business, but maybe they need Superman's help, and Superman's like flying around like, do you need help? And they're like, no, get out of here, you've got stuff to attend to. I thought that it's just well written, like right off the bat. Tom Taylor pulled me in. So and then we get to see the birth of Jonathan Kent, because like I'm not super into Superman, and that's just because I haven't read a lot. So
I was the same way. I'd never really read any Superman. I wasn't into it. And then Philip Kennedy Johnson just like really has knocked it out of the park. So I've been reading those issues, but I don't know like all the Bendis stuff when they aged up Jonathan and all that stuff. Like all of that's new to me. I just know from listening to other people talk about it. Because a lot of people are very upset that Jonathan Kent is older. But I think it makes more sense because it pairs better with Damian, in my opinion, because Damian's not a kid. He looks like a kid. He's the age of a kid, but mentally, like, that kid's been raised as a grown-up his whole life. And so, to me, it's a better match between Damian and Jonathan whenever Jonathan's in his, like, late teens, early 20s, like, really taking up the mantle and becoming an adult.
Dale's out here doing God's work, linking everyone's.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Dale.
So after that great opening, then we get to see this huge force fire, and, like, someone's causing it, and Jonathan,
Becker, you and Mark would get along very well from Legion of Comics. You would get along very well with him. Sorry, what'd you say, Tyler?
Jonathan approaches it in such a different way than I would expect because, like I said, I don't read a lot of Superman. I thought he'd go in there and punch whatever you need to do, but he, like, calmed him down. The anxiety, I don't know, the person that had anxiety.
Well, even before that, I love the way he handled the firefighters because, like, he didn't just go in there and save everybody. Like, he didn't take their problem away. Instead, he inspired them. And he's like, look, we can do this, And the firefighters are like, yeah, we got this, And they lit everything up with the water because he inspired them.
This person's given me a secret before. I don't know who John Lover 1 is, but do you know
I don't either, but I guess if they're paying, just tuck them in the G-string there.
Wait, do it again. Sorry.
Oh my God!
I'm getting my dollar.
There you go.
Look at
anything for $1, right?
Now.
There you go. Thank you, John Lover. Appreciate the super chat. If you're not already subbed, go ahead and hit that sub button and then follow me on Instagram as well. Appreciate that. Ruben, nice shirt. You're muted. You're muted.
Right.
What'd you say?
You don't want to see my shirt?
Be simply. You're one hairy dude.
I can understand what Burke's saying. Like, maybe not a lot happened in terms of like
nothing happened.
The story pushing forward, because I even thought that by then, like, not necessarily anything huge or exciting or setup happened, but I just loved every page, basically because of Tom Taylor. So if this is the setup I get, like, I just have high hopes for the series. I'm definitely on board.
Yeah, and again, like, that's something that Philip Kennedy Johnson did really well with Superman. Like, he pulled back the action. Like, the action happens in the background, and you get all this, like, great, like, philosophical stuff about, what it is to be Superman and what it really means and how humanity can be saved versus, like, I'm just going to punch all my problems away.
I just didn't find anything in that book that we have no villain. We have nothing really happening. It just seemed boring to me, and I don't need another book on my pull list right now.
See, I don't know. I disagree with that too, because
and it just seemed boring to me. But
I feel like that's where the Damian stuff came in. Was like, well, who's the villain of Jonathan's Superman? It's the problems in the world that need to be fixed.
Holla for a dollar.
Ryan's gonna be on Whack Comics next week. Maybe maybe he'll do it on there.
Do it, Ryan.
You want you to tuck your shirt, stand up, and just do a twirl, basically.
I don't even know how to do all that.
Ryan, don't even do the twirl. You gotta put on the
Waist only.
lipstick.
It's all about the effort.
Is this really War Machine?
You gotta start putting. Oh wow, there it is.
Thank you, Mark. You were too kind. That is fun. Hilarious. Oh wow, sounds like I'm about to Superman.
Nope.
I was sad that there was no new Superman and Lois this week. We had to wait 2 more weeks.
Oh, and the humor in the fight with Damian, whatever.
That
Remember
was
what
good.
what was that issue where was it Justice League Last Ride or something? Whenever Superman went to talk to Batman, he's like pulling the guy out of the car and everything the whole time, and Superman's just like flying along next to him, talking to him.
I don't know which one.
It like it mirrored that scene so well because he's just like there and Damian's like fighting all this stuff, and then the ninja goes in for the attack and he just like grabs him and he's like, hey, like this isn't fair. He's like, you're a ninja. I'm not even supposed to be able to hear you complain.
Yeah, you're supposed to be quiet.
Yeah, I agree with Mark on that one. This is gonna be, how we get like a bridge issue in the middle of things when it didn't deserve it. Like this issue needed to be a bridge into the story of John, and I think it did it perfectly.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this issue. I thought the setup was great. I thought the way that they had him actually talk about like what his goal is. I love that Damian made him question who he was. Like, what do you want that symbol to stand for? Thought it was just like an excellent question that was, very important to setting up what we should expect from this series. Like, what is the thesis that he's trying to present to us here? What's going to make Jonathan different from Clark? And I think it was a great way to kind of establish that Clark is, the problems that Clark was solving were problems of the past. This is a new era, a new generation, and the problems that we face in the world today are much different than what Clark was facing at the time. Back then it was about the Cold War, and you could go over there was a physical embodiment of the evil, but nowadays there's much less of an embodiment and more of just an overall issue that needs to be solved. And I thought that was a great way to present the generational divide between Clark and Jonathan.
I agree.
Someone was messaging me. It wasn't.
Did anyone read Strange Adventures?
No.
No.
Sweet.
I wanted more. I expect more out of a pilot book. I want more. I wanted more. But the beginning was the beginning wasn't good. It was okay. The middle, the talking of him and Robin, Damian, that was funny. But the overall book, just not a lot happened. I wanted more of the Tom Taylor book. I really did. Maybe I'll give issue 2 a try, and we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I don't need another book on my pull list.
Yeah, I mean, you can. There's always reasons to drop stuff, but for me, if I'm just comparing this to the Batman run, this was better than the last, I don't know, 10 plus Batman issues.
Nah, not the last issue.
Yeah, way better than the last issue for me specifically.
The last issue of Batman was spectacular.
I just thought it was all right.
Thought it was amazing. Why don't you just jump back? Why don't you just jump back and give me some old feelings? I want a Mark rant about how amazing Tom Taylor and Superman, Superboy, John, whatever you want to call him is. Get back in here. I want the full rant.
Did anyone read Batman Reptilian?
No.
I mean, I read the first issue. I haven't read the second one yet.
Did anyone read comics that came out this week?
Yes.
Actually, these are the only 3 books I've read so far.
I wonder if Biggie has. Isn't that what you called him out on, not reading new comics?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was just messing, man. I was talking trash about anything I could make up in my head. I also said he likes Marvel. Like, what does that even mean?
I'll give issue 2 a whirl since you guys are all so high on it. I'll give it issue 2 a whirl and we can review it next time it comes out. And if it doesn't blow me away, then I'll stop. Because I need to be blown away by issue 2. Because issue 1 did not blow me away.
I mean, in all fairness, I will say I think Taylor's Nightwing first issue hooked me in more than this Superman first issue, but I mean, we're talking about like a 9 and a 10 here. Like, this book
for me,
was really
like
good.
Even. I'm down for either one.
Yeah, I mean, both excellent series. I can't wait to see where he goes with this one, and all the stuff he's doing in Nightwing has been great. Like, dude's killing it right now.
81 second print. I'm gonna look on the old eBay machine.
Oh, I know. Berserker. Burke, did you read Berserker?
I did read it. I did not grab a physical copy.
Yeah. So, what did you think of it?
I mean, it was a turning point for sure. Like, it was a turning point for him and his village. I feel like what is the lady's name? Diana.
I don't know.
The lady who's been like interviewing him the whole time.
Yeah.
It's got to be his mom, right? Like,
yeah, probably
his mom.
I have very little interest in this series. I think the action is super fun, but man, I just don't care about the story at all.
Yeah, something's got to give with Berserker. If nothing picks up in issue 4, I'm dropping it. Like, I'm not even gonna make it to issue. I mean, issue 5. I mean, if it doesn't pick up in issue 5, if I'm not wowed, I'm just gonna stop picking up physicals and start reading digitally, because I don't need something wasting all this space that I don't need in something that I don't like. Yeah, you know, I've been in a real big indie kick lately, and it's just been really nice having all these indie books, like the Canto that I picked up, the Something is Killing the Children, you know, the Nottingham that I just picked up. Like, these are all things that I'm invested in because I like the series.
I feel like we're getting a second story arc in the first story arc. Like, we're finding out about his past. I want to know what's going on now. And then we can flashback, or maybe just give us a little snippet. Like, we're getting way too much flashback. I just do not care.
It should be both at the same time, or kind of like the Arrow TV show.
I don't watch that stuff
at the same time.
But issue 3 was, I mean, issue 1, 2, and 3, they were all like good. Issue 2 and 3 weren't as good as issue 1, but after issue 3, I'm like, I'm just gonna read this digitally until something big happens.
Issue 1 was awful.
Really?
I thought issue 1 was fun. It was fun. It was a lot of cool action. Like, I was definitely excited to see what was gonna happen.
That's exactly what I said in my review of it.
Yeah.
I have Barbaric #1, the 616 homage to God.
I need that. #1. I need that.
You want to buy it?
I need that.
I was going to talk about Tom King, about Strange Adventures, because Strange Adventures has not really impressed me. I think this story is like an A+ story, and his writing takes it down to like a B. But this last issue was like A+. It was amazing. Tom King is like an idea mastermind, but I just don't think his writing is that good.
His writing's not good. His writing's not good. And I'm a Tom King negative stan. I don't like his writing. It's just not for me. Just not for me. What do you think, Ryan? I know you love Tom King.
Batcat is excellent. I have my issues with Heroes in Crisis. The last issue and a half, it really falls apart there. I think that's all I've really read from. Oh, and Supergirl. I've only read the first one. I haven't read the second one yet, but I love the first one. I thought it was amazing. I love the way he injected prose to help build out the world. I love the way he did the voices and kind of like an old English sort of bend to give some more character and personality to the world. and I love the way that he borrowed from True Grit to really build a story that's fun to watch Supergirl go on.
Mhm.
If I had a real YouTube channel, I'd probably break it down, but that's not what we do. We leave that to everyone else.
His first, few storylines on Batman were good, but after that, it was just not great, in my opinion. So, there you go.
I don't know what that is.
Panda doesn't get the 616 box, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know anything
I
about
don't.
Human Target, but I'm interested
Oh.
to see how that goes.
Has anyone read Beyond the Breach?
No.
No. Was it good?
Mark has. I haven't.
It was one of my favorite issue number ones of the year. I just read it like yesterday. It was incredible.
Nice.
Everyone read that if you can find it. It's so good. And it's a really quick read too. I bet you can read it in like 5 minutes or so.
Cool.
Maybe
Yeah, I've
more-
heard pretty
maybe
good things
more than
about it. 7 minutes.
Well, it's not quite firepower. Like there's substance in there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I gotta head out.
Yeah.
Got to spend time with the family. Told them I'd only be on here for a little bit. So, Ruben, it was really great.
You
seeing
were? What are you talking about?
Say what?
Nice.
Finished with the poetry competition. Nice, Kyle, dude. That is awesome.
Nice. Yes.
Hey, Kyle, do you have a little sister? Tyler's very interested. Tyler is just
Interested. I didn't say I was
so
interested. I was
Interested, that's an
excited in the
understatement.
your little
story.
sister. Dude, so
Talking about
much.
Kyle's little sister.
Excited about the comic book or interested. Very different things.
No, he's very excited and very interested, and I think invested.
Get him out of here, Burke.
That's saying
Tyler,
something.
I love you, bro.
Tyler's
I love
saying
you.
that.
Dude. I think I was just sweet
Not
with
creepy
Tyler
at all.
up until I know, right? I know, right?
Panda.
Tyler, dude. Hey, dude,
Oh my
I just want to thank
goodness.
you once again for the opportunity to get these books.
Yeah, man.
I
have more
was
if you want
really
more.
elated. Yeah, and we're gonna have to work something out because right now Papa Panda is a little low on funds because he can't seem to not spend money at a con.
Control himself.
Oh, is that what that
It
is?
wasn't even that. It wasn't that.
Self-control.
And
Never
then
heard of her.
Corey, if you ever watch this, dude, thank you so much for the Nottingham. Thank you so much for the trade. That is so awesome.
I don't get uncomfortable, Legion.
No, dude, that was so comfortable for him. Oh my god! So Kyle has a sister.
So much innuendo
I just
there.
saw that.
Yeah,
No, he has a sister. He just said that. He just said it. She's not real, but he has a sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tyler, I can't
Apparently,
wait
she's
for you to meet
she's
her.
dodging bullets.
Yeah, dude, Tyler, I can't wait for you to meet her. It's gonna be very special.
I'm so excited. I've never been so excited.
He's really solid.
Not
Can you
creepy
just roll water?
whatsoever. Is it creepier when I turn off the camera? For whatever reason, like if you don't see my face, but you can just hear my voice, it's just
All right, later, bro.
That went so long.
Right?
oh, I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Love you guys. We'll see you later.
See ya.
Check you guys
Laters.
at C3 tomorrow. C3.
Yep.
Make sure to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
I thought he'd never leave.
All right. Well, I need to get out of here too. It's
Oh.
bedtime.
Okay. Bye, Ryan. What do you want to review
Yeah.
next week, dude?
I don't know.
Yeah, what
That's a
comes
good
out?
question.
Nice House on
I
Lake
just-
number 3.
Yeah.
Definitely
Easy.
should review that. Suicide Squad number 6.
Oh yeah.
All right, those two for sure. What about
Tyler, you gonna be here
Firepower
next week?
What about
No.
Firepower 14?
No, I'm not reading that.
No, I'm not.
Oh shit!
Uh,
I think the third book. I mean, for me, it would be Batman 111. But I mean, if you guys want to do something else, we can always.
I think Mark's on board with that. I'll listen to you. I'll talk about it.
The best of team. Here, hold on one second. Let me just do this.
Oh yeah, that Casey Jones, man, that cover is fire.
It is fire. What are you saying, Ben Gooseman?
Oh, Batman. There you go. Geiger.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done yet.
What about Joker Presents Puzzle Box? Are you gonna read that?
I stopped after the first one basically because I forgot.
What, Puzzle Box?
Yeah, I forgot to continue to read it because
Oh,
when
I've
they're
read the
online,
first
a lot of
three.
times I forget.
Was Basilisk number 2 good?
Yes.
I read number 1. It was all right.
It's Colin Bunn. It's always good.
What is the me you love in the dark? I never even heard of that.
It's getting a lot of hype. I don't remember who.
Mhm.
Somebody important writes
There's
it.
a whole bunch of exclusives. for
Scotty
it.
Young.
Scotty Young. There you go.
Nice.
With art by Jorge Corona.
This is
Skybound X number 5 will be out.
there's a Scotty Young variant. Cool. Is that a Jenny Fresen cover? It is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is 616 cover.
Did you see Jock announce today that he's doing a Batman story? He's going to write and draw it.
Yep, I saw that. I put it in the chat.
I put it in the chat if you
Okay.
guys didn't see it.
Actually, you didn't see it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay,
Let me know
bye.
What you decide for number 3?
I don't know. I'm good if the best
Bye.
of team Jones, or I'm good if. Okay. All right. Bye. Yeah. I don't know. Decent books coming out next week. Decent. It does look good. It does look good.
Guys,
What'd you say, Ruben?
I'm gonna get out too. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for having
See you,
bye.
Ruben. This is what you've always wanted, Burke. Just me and you on the Burke family stream live. I've got a few things to bring up actually now that we're just
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just kidding. No.
Welcome to episode 50 of Meet the Burke Band.
Late night edition.
Oh my goodness gracious! And then there were 2. There was 2 people who said that. Between Payne the Talking Kid Sisters and Carly the Talking Jobs. Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, so I asked for a press pass, so hopefully get a whole bunch of real good stuff from like creators and celebrities. But I'm honestly probably just gonna be looking at walls and dollar bins and in bins looking for stuff that I don't probably need. But I don't have an agenda, honestly.
You don't have like a Grail book at all or a first appearance of anything?
I mean, I have a Grail book coming this week.
But that you're looking for that you don't have coming.
I mean, I'm always looking for a team in T1 and a ASM 300. But I mean, that finding one of those right now at a good price is not going to happen. So,
You think those will ever come down?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
I think Team and T will. ASM 300, no. My bets, the best thing to do for me would be to buy like a 9.4 and 9.6 that could have pressable defects, crack it, press it, hope for a 9.8 or higher grade.
Yeah, well, even if it didn't, who cares, right? I mean, you could live with a 9.4, right?
Oh yeah.
I know I could.
The problem is they're $1,400 right now. You know?
Yeah, there's no way I could spend that on any book.
It's expensive.
But you said you've never really spent too much on a book before. You've done really well for your collection.
I've done really well getting the grails that I've gotten at the price that I've gotten. So like my Miles Morales 9.6, Ultimate
Mhm.
Fallout 4 first print. Got that for $135 and a 9.4 shipped.
Yeah.
Cracked it, pressed it, regraded, came back in 9.6. $200 into that book, and now it's like $1,000 book.
Yep.
ASM 252 newsstand bought for 9.4, bought for $160 plus tax, and now that book is like $350. I just bought it at the right time. ASM
Yep.
129, it's a 3.0. I bought it raw for $250. Honestly, I only would have been able to buy it at the time I bought it because I saw what he paid for it. So if I would have been there an hour or two later and I didn't know, I probably would have had to pay $500. But because I know what he paid for the lot, he gave me a good price on it.
Yep.
Teen Titans 12, I got that for 50 cents. First Batman Who Laughs. And that Raph number 1 I have, I bought for $45 shipped. So all of those books I got. And then the TMNT 51, First Jenica, I got for less than $100 from Dave from Mark Spector Comics. So like my highest priced books, even my Venom 3 third print, I got for $110. So I don't pay a lot for
You've
books.
done really well. I've spent a lot more on some books that I wish not that I wish I hadn't, but it's like I can't believe I'm spending this kind of money.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I always wait. I always wait because I feel like at some point I can find a crazy deal.
Mm-hmm.
I
have found some good deals, but man, some of them, like I feel like at least the ones I'm looking at, I'm never gonna find a deal on. It's like I gotta jump at something.
Exactly why I bought the grill that I bought that's coming in this week.
Ooh, big tease.
There's a particular book I'm looking for this year that I left off that list of books that I'm searching for at the con. So if you watch my videos, you should know the other book I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't know. What are you searching for right now? What are you hunting?
I'm still looking for an ASM 50. I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon because I'm spending other money on other things, but if I ever found one in the wild for a decent deal, I would definitely get it.
How much are those going for now?
Oh, too much.
I
want to
find.
It's like a low grade, like 3.0 is like $500 to $600.
So that makes sense because about a year ago, when Chino and Manny, you remember Chino and Manny, Chino Comics and more.
Yeah.
They were selling like a mid grade for like $400 or $500.
Mm-hmm.
Now mid grades are there's a 5.0 right now on eBay. 5 days left. It's at $810.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah, I would never. I mean, not never. I wouldn't say never, but I'm not looking for anything like that. I'm trying to go lower grade than that, but who knows if I'll ever even get one. I'm not trying to break the bank, and I've been buying a bunch of stuff. I bought some original art like a few weeks back, and I just got this first appearance of Spider-Man Noir.
Dude, what did you get that for? Because that's like a $600 book.
Yeah, I got it for just under $500.
That's good. That's really good.
That's a lot. That's too much.
That is a lot. That is a lot.
That's like what but I've done well. So like that one I definitely didn't do well on because it's about what it's worth. But like I got my Invincible #1 for like 300 something, and that's like a
same
$5,000 book now.
I could have had a Hulk 181. I'm assuming we're talking Hulk 181. I'm positive you're talking Hulk 181. I could have got a Hulk 181 without the value stamp, mid-grade, a year ago, like the week the pandemic started, for $1,000 is what they had it listed. So I'm sure I could have got it even for less than that. Now that book is like 2, 3, maybe 4,000. I don't know. And like I said, it didn't have the Marvel value stamp, so I should have bought it. But $1,000, that's a ton of money for a book. That's a ton of money.
I've never broken the 1,000. I've gotten, I think 750 is the most I've ever spent.
Oh, what did you spend it on?
Well, I've done it twice. So I did it once on the legal burning. That was like just over 700.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 750 on my double signed. Oh, actually, it's right there. I'll grab it. My Batman Dark Knight Returns #1, signed by Frank Miller and Klaus Janson, 9.6.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I love the gold. I mean, it doesn't look great on this glare awfulness, but it is sick.
I remember seeing one of those, Blue Label, of course, so it's different. But I mean, he's done a CGC in-house signing now. I remember seeing a Blue Label 9.6 2 years ago. I think it was a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, at this shop in Illinois when I was visiting some family. I think it was $100, maybe 120 for a 9.6.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I was like, that's too much. Should have got it. It's gone crazy.
Yeah, I think it'll go up. I mean, it's hard to say. It's a really beloved story, so.
Yeah, I remember you getting that 9.0.
And then I obviously just got this. Like, this is why I can't buy anything, because I'm just always finding other stuff to buy.
Austin,
like,
hold on one second.
Austin LeMay. It is sick in person.
Are you the leader of Austin LeMay's fan club?
I should be. I think I have the most Austin LeMay stuff now.
I think you do too. That's nice. That is nice. So what did you say you're hunting for right now?
ASM 50.
That's right. What's 2 and 3?
Ooh, I don't know if let me look. I don't know if I have a 2 and 3, because you just get on that one and
Austin LeMay Fight Club. He does good art. He does.
No, I don't have a 2 and 3. Everything else I had on my list I got. So I had like first Spider-Gwen, I got that.
That's always like when I say like things on my list, those are things that I really, really want. That doesn't mean I wouldn't buy something like that at the right price. There's always books that like if I can get it at the right grade and at the right price, I'll buy it. Like I may not be looking for it, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
So
I had first Spider-Woman I wanted. I got that. First Silk. I got that first Silk too. So like I'm just hunting a lot of like random Spider-Man keys, and I got first Peter Porker. That's not too much money, but
I'm hunting. So obviously, TMNT 1, ASM 300, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 0, the Comics Pro. I'd say those are the top 3.
Which one's that?
It's the Red Ranger Dragon Shield one.
Oh, okay.
0. Not the foil, the regular.
Is that expensive?
Very.
Really? I've never
Like
never looked.
Oh, dude. Minimum $500. By the way, there was an 8.5 ASM 50 that sold for $7,500.
Oh my god. That's crazy. Obviously, I would never do that. Who knows? Maybe I'll never even have it, honestly. I would love to have it, but it might not happen.
All right, hold on.
Especially with my spending habits lately.
Okay, here we go. So this is a Comics Pro. $550.
I can't believe that, man. Do you have all the other ones? Is that why you want that one?
That is the only one I don't have. I have every other helmet cover except for that one and the Pink Ranger New York Comic Con for Shattered Grid. Those are the only 2 that I want, that I need. But I don't. Power Rangers is very, very low on the totem pole. I'm hunting just Batman keys.
Yep. I saw you've been getting a bunch of those.
I have. I got another one. Right here. There's a couple in here actually.
Oh, I can't see the cover.
Oh shoot! President Panda Austin LeMay fan club. Yeah.
Look what Austin said.
Yes, that is true. That is true. So yeah, I don't know. Well, hopefully I can find some good stuff at the con. I'm going to a little show this weekend here in town. $3 to enter. So
Oh, nice. I got this, Austin, in Panda. I got this for the TMNT. What? Something is Killing the Turtles.
yeah,
And then I had to get an extra one, just in case something happens during C3 and I end up with like another 11x17 of something from someone. You never know.
I have an 11x17 frame of all the flashes. You've seen this, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll probably just get another one for the Something That's Killing the Turtles, but it'll have to go this way. Well, really this way.
You can put it sideways.
Yeah, I know, but it's a vertical print.
Yeah, I know. It just won't look as good, but that's all right.
I got to rearrange a comic room at some point because I need to display more comics because they won't all fit in a box anymore. Like I have too many slabs.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know where I'm putting my slabs. They're kind of just all around me now. I remember when I first I wasn't doing YouTube, but started watching YouTubers, and they would have slabs laying around. And at that point, I only had one or two. I'm like, how do you have so many?
I know.
You like switch around and you just see like a pile of slabs. Like that blows my mind. And that is literally me now. I just have slabs over here, slabs underneath me, slabs over here.
I have them
What a
all in the
mess.
box except for the ones that are up. And then there's 4 sitting on the ground. So I'm displaying 13. I got a box completely full, and then I got 4 on the ground. And then I got 1 coming. And
Panda, if you were a real fan, you would have bought 4 Austin LeMay prints and you would have had them do each color turtle.
nice. You got anything else to
Which
talk
makes
about?
me want to do that now.
Oh my
Because
God.
that would be sweet, but I would need a lot of wall space for that.
Oh jeez. Hashtag goals. Feels like the longer you're in this game, the more big books and slabs you just acquire. It's just what happens. Like you're like, okay, now that I've got this, what's the next big thing I need?
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys obviously TMNT 1, ASM 300. The other big book that's expensive, that's along those same lines, Batman 121. I got to get it because I got to get the Batman issues 100 through current. That's first Mr. Zero, which is Mr. Freeze. Like a 1.0 is like 1,000. A 1.5 is like 1,500.
I've got the second appearance. That'll have to do for me.
Oh, and Detective Comics 373.
Yeah, where he actually goes to Mr. Freeze.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, Dale does.
Oh, nice.
That's a rare one. But hey, Dale, before we go, if you are interested in the first ever signature series, literally signature series by me, Tyler Glass, 2.5. I was a little disappointed. He dinged me for a couple of the tears, and I thought it would be about a 9.0. And then there's a bunch of stuff on the back I'll show during C3, but there's a COA. It'll come with stickers. And since there's not a ton of people in here, I will be throwing in another book every $25, I think. So it'll be worth bidding on, I promise.
Oh, wow. I can't even imagine. At some point, I already know. At some point, like, if I do this as long as I plan to, I will probably have to move my stuff to the garage. Like Nick from Two Bros, he does everything, all his streams from the garage. So I'm gonna have to do something to make it like not as hot in there. So
yeah, you can put insulation on the door and
yeah. And I'll just. The problem is, I mean, I need to park my car inside. I like to. especially during the winter time, because I have to drive an hour. So it's like I need to get it, make sure that it's in the garage because I don't want it to scrape in the morning.
I'm with you, Austin. If I ever have to get I mean, I'm not close, but I'm not far from that. I'm gonna just start selling stuff.
For a while, at some point. Okay, so I bought a collection, and I bought parts of a collection. At some point, I'm sure I'll be like Very Gary, and I'll buy an entire collection, and I'll probably have to get more than just my house to hold it. So, what up, Alex? How's it going?
That scares me to spend that kind of money on a collection, then have to work to flip it and stuff. That's a lot of money and time because you got to think you buy it and then maybe $1,000+ to
Very
CGC.
You watch his stuff though, dude. People
Yeah.
pay a lot for his books.
Yeah, I know.
He's got the right mindset. He's got the right like audience. So
you definitely have to put in the time though, like the money. He spends a lot of money to make it happen.
4,000 to 5,000 on a collection.
Yeah, like I'm not doing that.
Regularly.
There's no way I'm spending thousands on a collection. Then I have to work to sell it. Like that just sounds like too much already.
And then you got to package all of it. Like that's a lot of work. That's why he doesn't. We don't. That's why he makes a lot of money and we don't.
Hey, that's his thing though. If that's what he likes.
I love watching his stuff. Like I like watching everyone's videos, but particularly when he buys collections to see what he buys and how much he paid. And I'm like, okay, trying to figure out,
it is interesting for sure.
Like to see like how much money he actually made.
Even like him talking about driving like 3 hours away to get a collection, I wouldn't even be that committed. I'd be like, nah, that's too far. Like I'm not spending 6 hours. Well, I usually work 6 days a week, so I just don't have 6 spare hours a lot of time. That's a lot.
That's awesome, dude. I've been doing this for 5 years, 5.5 years.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dale. I definitely have been watching a lot more people I talk to lately, more than like Jim Mint and stuff. I haven't watched a lot of Jim Mint lately.
I don't really watch Jim Mint like at all.
Yeah.
We'll see you later, bro. Unless he's on the top 10 list of Tom, which I stopped watching Tom for a long time.
I love Tom. Tom's one I'll always watch.
I came back like a month or two ago to start watching his top 10 lists again. I like his list that he does of Jim, where it's like top 10 big books that have sold versus like the weekly hot 10. I don't really care about.
Yeah, I think it's just interesting to watch the market fluctuate every week. How can it move that much? But it always does.
Well, and what's interesting is I watched Reggie's video today. It was the 10 most expensive comic books sold on eBay in June, and almost every one of the books sold for under F&B. So it seems like a lot of the books are coming down in value.
Good.
I don't want to say anything.
What? What, did I do something?
No. Heyo, what up, Nick? B team is on. Yeah, he's the only one left. There were 6 of us.
I'm usually the only one not on.
I got stuck with Tyler.
That's what everyone always says. Like Nick flips stuff like crazy too.
He does. He spends a lot of money. Like, have you seen it? All his slab videos? Like he's
it's insane.
A lot of slabs. And I'm over here like, I got 7 books at CDC right now.
Nick, you could be the next Very Gary, really. Like seriously.
I mean, he could.
If you just try to be like Very Gary, people will probably just fucking. Oh God, probably love you.
What did you sell? What did you sell? Get it.
I've been doing so good. That was one slip. It's late. Oh yeah, hop on.
I remember IG Comic Tom as well. I remember before he got big. I remember the 1999 mystery boxes when he first started making them. I remember his first video. That's how long I've been watching Comic Tom. I remember when Jim Mint had like 10,000 subs.
I want to say I started following him around like 25. So it's been a long time.
Oh, good. Good. Can't remember her.
I just sent 7 books off to CBCS, and they're all for the 2-day modern or whatever. I don't know how long that'll take.
The D-list C team is here. What'd you
No,
sell?
you're on the A team.
So I bought Daredevil 131 6 months ago. CGC 9.2 with a Mark Jules insert.
Ooh.
I paid $300 for it. Then I sold it for $1,300 today.
Whoa.
Wow. So what are you going to buy with that money?
I'm trying to save up for C2E2 because I think a Silver Surfer 4 for the PC is going to be that's going to be what I set my sights on.
That's in the cards, huh?
That's what I'm going to be looking for
like
too.
that
Now
book.
I think about it.
I really, really like that cover, obviously. But I like this guy more.
Hey, Austin.
What's going on, fellas?
What's that?
How's it going?
Just having a good time in the chat.
Well, I'm glad you jumped in here.
Yeah, why didn't you jump in? Did you not read this week?
No, I read quite a bit this week.
I forgot. I didn't send the link out.
Oh, yeah.
I'd try. I should try to get a press pass for C2E2. I don't think they'd give me one. That's too big of a con. But I could try.
I would.
Never hurts.
Yeah, try for sure.
If I could get one, I would totally go. Because then all I got to pay for is
Yeah, why wouldn't you try?
in a hotel. Which
All you
Peter
could do
already
is ask. You can sleep with me, Burke. I don't care. Me and Nick are sleeping together. What's one more?
I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night and this dude's gonna be staring at my feet.
Dude, that'll be the least of your worries. If you're,
Is that all you?
Yeah. Do you have an LLC for your channel, Steve?
No.
No. Well, even as a personal expense, you could write off the trip with a press pass, I believe.
I don't know. I don't know enough about all that stuff to be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm going to need help with my my taxes next year.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You should look into getting like a what is it, a CPA? You pay a guy a couple of $100 and he'll tell you basically everything you need to know, and he'll pay for himself.
Really? My channel doesn't make enough money for that, I feel like.
Well, it doesn't necessarily. It could just be personal expenses.
Okay. Because that's what I did last year. I didn't make enough for them to give me a W-2. I was just under the limit for YouTube. And so I'm obviously going to be over this year. But I just write everything off. I just put everything is whatever I spent, or whatever I made is what I spent for the channel. That's what I just put. I don't know if that's right or wrong or what, but that's what I do.
hey, Steve, while we're here, can I stream jack for a second?
What does that mean?
Can I take over for a second? Because I
want to know.
I have this from Austin.
Yeah.
That I cannot, like, for me to wait this long, it got here yesterday. I'm like already dying.
Open that ish.
And then this one came. I don't know where it's from either. But Austin's I've been psyched about since he told me.
I don't know what a Schedule C is, Jimmy. You're speaking language that I don't understand. What is a Schedule C?
See, that's the thing. Even on your personal taxes, this is why you got to get a guy. You could write off a lot.
Not a bad job packing either, Mr. LeMay.
Well, I do my best.
It's
Well,
very
I'll message you after, or I'll probably message Jimmy too.
Oh, do you know what this is already, Nick?
I have no clue what this is.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right. Oh, so it's okay. It's very, what's the word? Symmetrical in its taping and packaging. I have no clue what this is, but.
I ship the way that I want people to ship to me.
Oh.
Fuck, dude.
What was funny too is after I don't remember if it was already in the mail, but I sent it to you. And then you sent me a message that said, I think I know what I want for a commission. And you described doing something with your logo. And my response was just 3 dots. And I just left it at that.
And you know, when you did that, I was like, there's no way we're on the same page about this. And if we are,
You got to show us. Oh my God, man.
I'm just glad you like it.
and I'm holding this up here to fight back tears.
That is sick.
I'm glad you like it. That makes me happy.
Dude, how sick is that?
Yeah, that's amazing, man.
That is amazing.
Dude, Austin, thank you.
Yeah, you bet, man.
That
That
but
was
what? You can't color it? What?
well, you know,
Send it back.
Wow.
Send it back.
Tyler always finds a flaw here and there. And he
No,
always,
that's just me being sarcastic. You were always sarcastic. When I leave a stream, it's like, oh, thank God he's gone. Wow.
Here's our White Comics one that Austin did too. So Austin is the man.
He's like an artist for comic books. He doesn't color. He's not a colorist.
But
Yeah,
the
I got
shit he colors is fantastic too.
He's just an artist.
yeah, why should I bother? I'll get a color guy. I need a color guy.
You need to find a colorist.
Hey, for real though, this right here is worth starting a YouTube channel for.
Yes.
This makes everything that I've done in the past 7 months worth it.
It's not that good.
The shading on his legs, dude. That's great.
I'm thinking I need tattoos now.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. Austin, brother, thank you so much.
Yes, of course, man. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you didn't think I bastardized your logo or anything.
No, I thought you would have killed it. I thought you killed it. Like I said, I'm not one to blow smoke up somebody's ass. If I don't like your stuff, I just won't say it. But everything that I've seen from you is fantastic.
You will notice that I also added the trademark at the bottom there. So I get a cut of any shirts, stickers, hats, posters, tattoos.
Get out of here.
There's a caveat there.
Then he's got to go and ruin it. Wow, dude, this is killer. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a shirt with that on it for sure.
Well, I'm glad you
So
like
I can rip it up on White Comics.
it, so you can tear it apart.
Yeah.
You know what's even better about this? This is a piece of Austin LeMay art that Tyler does not own.
One day I will.
No.
I'm already convincing Panda to sell me that TMNT.
Like,
He's been overspending.
Like I gotta take a minute to go show my family this.
Okay.
Well, good. I'm glad he enjoyed that. I'm glad that we were able to see him open that up. That was good.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But yeah, so I mentioned in the comments earlier, I finally am getting books back from CGC going back to early March.
What are you getting back?
2 commissioned art prints. I'll wait for the people to share it before I put it on my Instagram. I think I did show you guys in a private chat once.
Okay.
And then I got, I just got one back today. Which one? Or I got 2 back today. What did I do?
Ooh, another unboxing?
You might like this one, Tyler. This is the Invincible.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the
Is that the
local comic shop? No, Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime variant?
Yep.
So I just on a whim sent one. So I'll probably be getting rid of that one. But
You have a slab missing on the wall.
I might have a little grail coming soon.
Woo!
Yeah. I don't know if you can figure out what might actually fit in that space there. Now this one was kind of disappointing, but not really, because I was expecting a 9294,
I know what it is, but that one's going to go on the wall. Sorry.
but I got that. This is the book that came with Todd McFarlane's Kickstarter toy.
Oh, cool.
So I had to have that. I don't know. It's not really reflecting very well, but it's all foil red. There we go.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Gorgeous.
That is sweet.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see it on the logo.
I'm sad I didn't get that toy.
This one's good. I like this one. And there's like a little spine tick here and there that could probably be pressed out, but I wasn't daring to press a foil book myself.
Mm.
But it
Can I
doesn't
guess
matter. It's not for sale ever.
Can I guess what's going there?
You can guess, but I don't think it's going to be a guess. I think you know.
Oh, I'm like very, very certain. It's one of two books. But based off what I see on the wall, on the left and right side of it, it's got to be that. What is it? Is it the one per store, black and white cover of the exact same thing that's to the left of that?
Nope.
It's not that. Really?
Your hint is probably going to be more in this area.
Which books are those?
So those are the first appearances of the.
This is all line right here.
Yeah, those are the two I can't tell what they are.
I got a thing for Joker's women.
Oh yeah, I know what you got. You got First Harley because you've been looking for that.
Adventures 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice man.
Congrats, bro.
I got a killer deal.
Not from Scott though, right?
No, Scott won't budge, man. Scott's
Yeah.
he's a tough guy, man. He doesn't let anything go. I'm
No.
surprised he even shows us on camera.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, he's a hoarder.
So is it graded or is it raw?
It's graded. I got a 9.2.
Oh my god,
That's
man.
amazing. That is amazing.
Congrats.
Congrats,
The
bro.
one I got rid of was a 7.5, and I just loved that book, but it had to go to get something better at the time, but now it's released, so we're all good.
There was a mid grade with like some water damage to it. Maybe it was 3.0, 4.0, somewhere in there at the shop in Topeka for $100, and I never bought it. Never.
Yeah. Way back in the day, I had the opportunity to get a Batman Adventures 12 raw for a stupid amount of money, maybe like $150 or something like that, and it was in great shape. It just wasn't a hot book at the time, and I was like, that's a cool book, but I'll get it sometime.
He said a 9.2 is higher than his.
And you did. You were right.
And I was right.
Yep.
I got it.
For $150 too.
Do you want people to just reach out to you if they want a commission?
Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to let me know what your ideas are. It's probably a couple months out. I highly recommend getting everything graded with a signature series.
Yep.
Basically what that means is you'll have it someday. When CGC decides to actually start doing their job over there.
Speaking of which, can I send this in to get graded
As
art?
art?
As just art. CBCS should do that, right?
Does CGC do artwork?
I don't know if they do artwork. I know
They do. They do art.
Find out what you need. What you might need is for me to fill it out, fill out a special form to prove that I did it, and then I can send you that, and then you might be able to do it that way. I don't know. Do the research. Let me know if there's anything I have to do. Even if you have to send it back to me and I have to send it in. Well, actually, no. I'll owe you paperwork. So that's all there is to it. See, there's the Grail right there.
Yeah, I've got this one too. If you guys are looking for other like original art, and I have more than just one character. I've got Sonic on there. I've got this Carnage, or no, it was Venom, but I didn't have a black pen. I've got Elmo up here.
Elmo is the best thing on the cover.
Yeah, but I mean,
and there's chocolate cake.
That's for C3, so I wouldn't want to cut into that because that's pretty much going to hit the limit right off, right? 2000.
I hope so. Well, that's not where we're starting. We're starting a little higher than that.
Okay.
Remy said that one's his.
That one's mine. Remy Q Studios will be on this channel on Monday for episode 8 of Meet the AM. What is going on, Jeremy? How are you? Did you press that before you sent it in? That
The 2.5.
The 2.5. Crack that 2.5 and burn it.
That's just rude, Carlito. I would never do something like that.
You know what I really want in all seriousness? I want Lee's burnt up copy of The Last Ronin.
We're gonna, once CBCS gets magazine size, because he's gonna send it to me, we're gonna send it in to get graded.
The guy signed it.
Yeah,
that's
it's actually signed by a cover artist.
Yep, I want it. It will be mine.
I just sold some Last Ronins today, actually, 2 days ago. Sent it off today.
It's awesome. The Last Ronins are still popular, even though it's going to be a year or maybe even over a year before the series ends.
It's going to be over a year before the series is over.
Yep.
Sure.
That's crazy for a book that was written 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah, they changed a lot, though.
And drawn, it was drawn way out, too. The first issue, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just they changed the art. When they changed the artist from Kuhn to the Scorza brothers, that knocked everything back. And I will say the issues, I mean, they're thick. So, I mean, you get a lot for...
It's like 50 pages.
So, yeah, I mean, 200, what did they say? 200 pages? So like
it's roughly like 10 issues worth of comics, but it's still that's still crazy to take over a year, maybe a year and 2 months plus for 10 comics. Yeah. That's too much.
You know where the money is going to be at, and what I'm looking forward to is a hardcover trade. When it's all
with an exclusive cover?
Every cover that was in all. So I sold my 1 of 10s. I had issue 1, 2, 3, all 1 of 10s. I sold it to Solo Wookie for $90 shipped, which I thought was a good price.
Yeah.
You did too. So I don't need. So without those 3, I still have 6 covers for all the issues, with 4 of them being for issue number 1, and then just 1 for each 2 and 3. Because I don't need exclusives. I don't need amazing covers for the other ones. I'm just gonna read it. So
yeah, I've got a ton too. I'm probably gonna let go of eventually.
I just started looking at my collection. I'm like, am I ever going to grade that? Do I need that? You know? So I'm trying to cut things, but it's hard. It's really, really, really hard. When they're only $3-4 to buy, it's hard. No, I've not read.
Yeah, Maniac of New York was amazing. The last issue wasn't great because it like bridged the sequel series, but it was so good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
What is a hardcover trade? Just
it wouldn't quite be an omnibus, would it?
No, because the omnibus is like the whole like issues, right?
Yeah.
I would say it's kind of like.
Would this be like a hardcover trade? It's just like.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was thinking of something like this.
He's got everything at hand's reach.
I mean that.
It may look sloppy over there, but everything is organized. I was thinking of something like this.
Yeah.
A volume. See, these are volumes, but
that's the same thing I just showed.
Yeah, you could fit the whole series in a book smaller than that, right?
Omnis are whole story. So I guess it would be.
Yeah, it'd be close to omnibus size, I guess.
Oh, congrats, Carlito.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I think I have something to show Carlito.
Okay. We'll wait.
It'd
here.
probably be close to like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers year 1 size.
That was exceptional. That was exceptional.
Like maybe this size.
Dude, you know how cool it was? Okay, so the interview never aired. I did interview him on Simple Man's Comics. I don't know why it never aired. But I had a Draken cover, and he created Lord Draken. And he goes, sweet Lord Draken comic or cover or something like that. And just the one line of him saying that made me feel really cool that I owned something that he created, and he said it was cool that I owned it. So,
Why didn't it air? You really don't know.
No, I really don't know why I didn't air. I talked to him for 3 hours that night. The interview lasted like 2 hours. We'd ask a question, he'd answer it for 15 minutes. He'd go on a tangent, and then he'd end it. So, like, I think part of it was the fact that all the editing that would have went into it. I think that's why it never aired. But you'd have to ask Brian from Simple Man's
That's
Comics.
a ridiculous answer if that's the
that's
answer.
the worst excuse
I don't know that. I don't know.
hands on an interview like that.
Yeah, it was too much editing. I'm not gonna do it.
I don't know if that was the reason or not, but hey-o.
Nice.
Was this the book Carlito was mentioning the other night?
I don't know.
Carlito, was this the book you said you had somebody renege on a deal with you?
Is that a first print or second print?
This is like second or third, I think.
That looks like a second print. It's beautiful.
Yeah, this one is really, really good copy. I just picked it up. I just saw it at the LCS, but yeah, I could even press this. But if you need this book, right? I thought that he had mentioned that somebody backed out of a deal or something with him. Hit me up, Carlito. Let me know.
He said nice. He's a big Deathstroke fan.
Oh yeah.
Wow. His two favorite characters are Deathstroke and Batman. Nope, but good copy. Okay.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go. There you go.
I was going to sell it too expensively anyway.
For the panel, I have a Batman Who Laughs variant Perillo 9.8 CDC. How much is it worth in your opinion? Of course. Virgin variant 9.
Perillo, huh?
I'd have to take a look at that cover. My first guess is $150.
Is that the first issue?
I would assume that's what he's saying.
Batman Who Laughs #1 or first appearance of Batman Who Laughs?
No, it wouldn't be first appearance of Batman Who Laughs because Perillo didn't do a variant for that.
Okay, I don't know who did the variant for that, so.
Black and white? I think I got it here.
The regular one is $100 on eBay. The foil is $140 on eBay. So there you go.
Cool cover though.
It is cool cover. It is cool cover. It's yeah, for sure. I told you guys that story about the first Batman Who Laughs that I got, right? For 50 cents. I told you guys that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Nick and Austin knew that story.
I think Greg Capullo does the best Batman Who Laughs.
I love this variant for issues 1 or 2 of that series. I think Greg Capullo is one of the best artists there is. His New 52 is legendary.
That was Finch. That was Finch who did that 7 variant cover, right?
Nick, I could take that book off your hands, though. Can never have enough Deathstroke.
All right, we can work something out.
Cool. That's a good question. I don't think so. I'll probably buy another one and just keep that as like the reader's run. Let me take a look at it, though. I don't know where it is at this moment, honestly. It's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Cover attached? It doesn't look like it's attached. Send me a pic on IG. Gene Mullo. No, cover's detached. And there's no pinup. So, I mean, it's probably a 0.5 at best. So I'll probably not send it in. I'll probably keep it as a reader's copy and then buy a graded one.
Cool book to have in the collection regardless.
I mean, yeah, and you saw that Batman 155 I got, the detached cover from the con.
Yep.
$50. How do you say no to that? You know, I don't care if it's detached cover. What do you got, Nick?
No, this is just the cover for that beautiful piece of art.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I'm going to CBCS tomorrow for these guys.
Oh,
Why didn't you get?
Are those signed?
You should have got that Venom 200 signed, man.
Yeah, no, I thought I would have had people throwing stuff at me.
You should have just let them be mad for 5 minutes to get that graded. Mine is at CGC.
Wait, why would people be mad if you got that signed?
What had happened was that they had the Crane signing that I met Jade at, and I walked with him. He was in line since like 8 o'clock in the morning. So I was waiting in line with just talking to him, and when it was his time to go and get signed, I just wanted to see the process. So first part, you pick up the exclusive. So she asked me what I wanted, and I was like, do I do this right now? I just got here. People have been waiting in line since 8 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, all right, yeah, let me get one of those. Oh, and I get one of their copies too. And I didn't want to press it. If I felt if I would to get them signed, and the people would know that I cut in front of them. Whereas if I just grabbed a few exclusives, that it wouldn't be a big deal. Except for the guy at the back of the line who didn't get any.
I think if you would have did just at least
I personally would have showed up on time and got them signed, but that was just me.
I paid $50 to be in the VIP, so I didn't have to show up super early. Because there was people there at 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
I think there was someone there at like 11 o'clock at night the night before, and he looked pissed that we all had VIPs. But it's like, I mean, I paid $50. I knew about it ahead of time. He didn't know about it.
And they weren't going. Those VIPs weren't going for $50 by me. They were going for like 75 to 150, I think. Because I got outbid. I put my bid in for like 60 or $70, and I got outbid.
Really?
So
you didn't even need it. You just cut.
No, she asked me. I mean, I didn't go up there.
you were just being polite. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Batman 181 that I have would be a 0.5 because it looks just like this, and this one is a 0.5, and it says centerfold missing, which the centerfold is missing, and cover detached. So mine would be a 0.5 as well.
And how much is that book going for?
That one sold for $160 with shipping.
Wow, that's pretty cheap.
That's really not bad, honestly.
Yeah, that makes me want to get one.
Yeah. I mean, first Poison Ivy. And I've read it. So there's 2 stories in here. And the pinup only affects the second story. It doesn't affect the Poison Ivy story.
That paper's got to be nice and smooth too, right?
It actually feels pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, it doesn't affect at all the Poison Ivy story. Actually, some of the book is detached from the staples too.
What's below a 0.5?
A no grade.
Would they still encapsulate it then?
Yeah, they would
just put
NG.
NG.
But like I said, I'll probably just keep this as just a reader's copy and probably get a higher grade. Which JB Discovery Bay is selling a 2.0 for like $600 on short boxed. Which
well, CBCS will slab just a slab, and you don't have to pay for grading, right?
Probably.
I think that they do, and I don't think it's very expensive. It's basically just for book preservation.
No.
Panel by panel.
I'm actually pretty like happy with the Batman 155. Like it. Where is it? Oh, I can't find it. That's around here somewhere. I was pretty happy with the way it presents, even though it's coverless or detached cover. I mean, I don't know what I did with it. I don't know. They do Gator Guard. That's true. Well, they don't do Gator Guard for older books. They only do them for modern books. That I do know. What is D-List team looking for right now?
You know, it's a good question.
He's just, I guess it's just the Silver Surfer 4, right?
Yeah, but that's specifically for it. Well, you know what, too, is like going to that little con this past weekend. I'm realizing you really need to spend like 6 or 7 hours really finding that one deal. And I think finding that one deal, wow.
Doesn't this present nicely for detached cover?
I swear I've seen that cover before. Is that a key?
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. What is it?
For Silver Age Penguin.
Okay.
The
Okay,
detached
sorry, Nick.
cover doesn't affect its, presence either, so it displays well.
Yeah, it looks great, honestly. Okay, sorry, Nick. Go on.
No, like I say, it's just taking the time out of a con to find one great deal on one book. I think is going to be really hard. I would like to have that Why the Last Man #1 that Scott has if he ever wants to part with it. But other than that, I mean, I'm not really looking for much. I got a ton of stuff that I'd like to sell. But we'll see. Cover buys, really.
That's what Jay's into. So there's a 1.5 that looks, I mean, I think it actually looks a little bit better than mine. Here, let me show this off real quick. Oh, nice Venom 9, by the way. Nice. That one's expensive.
I got this the week before we knew that Dylan was going to be something.
That's right.
Complete. I literally just wanted it for the cover, and it wasn't too bad at a 9.6. And then the next week, it like tripled in price because
Venom 2.
he's going to be something. Everyone thought he wasn't because of King in Black.
Oh, you know what I think I would want?
Carlito messaged you, Austin.
X-Men 122 in a 9.8. That's
What's that?
Classic Colossus cover where he's pushing apart the walls.
Hold on, let me find that real quick. X-Men 122?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a
It's
reasonably priced book.
not one of the crazy ones in there. That one, I've always loved that cover ever since I was a kid. You got the one before it that's probably going for, how much is 121? First Alpha Flight? Yeah, $2,000.
What grade do you want in that 122?
I wanted it in 9.8. So between 4 and 6 probably. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's an insane price in my opinion.
I always want a 9.8, but I got 6.5 money.
Same. One sold for 1,000. Wow. So this one, 1.5 cover detached, but it looks nicer in my opinion than mine. So mine's
so it's not just a 0.5 for cover detached.
Would you trade the tear for the writing though?
What? Oh, you mean on the Batman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Like a 0.5. Would I trade a 0.5? No, I'd rather have a 1.0 cover detached.
Agreed.
Without the writing on it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I write on all my books just to make sure people know it's mine.
Makes sense.
Me too.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Now you guys have me looking at
Yeah,
books that I shouldn't be buying.
You think so? The spine looks better on that one.
Hey, Tyler, you better save your money for tomorrow night. Or
I know that.
Whenever that auction goes, because I know you're going hard for whatever Austin presents.
Well, maybe something different.
Austin, what are you looking for right now?
What are you going hard for tomorrow night?
I mean, nothing really. I just picked up. Obviously, I just picked up the book that I was excited about last night. So.
Oh, you bought it last night.
Yeah,
Was
I
it
got
like
it
an eBay
last night.
purchase or Mercari or where'd you get it from?
eBay. So you could probably look it up and see what I paid for it.
I could do that. Do you want me to?
I mean, it's completely up to you. But I just picked that up. Now that I've got that, what am I working on next? Honestly, I've been really, really into a lot of indie books, for the past year and a half or so. I got quite a few gems sitting in these boxes back here. I think what I'm going to do is start to liquidate. For the most part, I have I would say 75 to 80% of every cover of Stray Dogs. So
nice.
I might just sell that entire collection in bulk.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
Nice.
This is the con exclusive.
Oh,
500?
Is that free comic book day?
No.
One. Well, because there's a free comic book day exclusive.
Yeah,
that's going for a bunch too.
It's like a bluish cover, I think.
I think there might even be two of them, but I thought that was what that was.
It even came in this box.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow. Well, if you want every other book that goes with that, you hit me up because it's for sale.
No, I've got the only one I'm missing the It cover and the Blair Witch one.
I have the Blair Witch. I don't have the It one. But yeah, I'll probably get rid of that, start liquidating some of this stuff because I'm picking up, 15, 20 books a week. And I would rather just get rid of this, make some more room. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pulling the same thing. And it's not really that I'm getting a lot of titles. I just get, every cover of the same damn title.
Hell, I got 5 Berserker covers this week.
Yeah, so I'm going to start becoming a cover A guy and then try to liquidate a lot of the stuff out of here and then kind of go from there.
That's why I dropped it. I was like, do I need issue 4 Berserker in my collection? No.
Have you read it?
Yeah. He gets the previews
from Boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's got the Boom logos over every page, so I don't get to see it in its full glory, but I still read it. But
that's all you need.
That's why I sold my 3 copies of The Last Ronin 1 of 10s. I'm like, do I need these? Am I ever going to slab them? No. Might as well sell them. If I'm not going to slab them, if I don't need them, if I have other copies of the same book, why do I need more of those? That's also why I'm pretty much done at this point buying Power Ranger books.
Do you feel that your untouchable collection has to be slabbed? Like books you'd never sell, your true private collection has to be slabbed?
No, but it's always like,
why not?
Why are they not slabbed? Like, or are they in the box? It's like, okay, I'm thinking about slabbing these. Like I have I'm gonna keep every one of my Batman books. Obviously, I'm gonna try to do the whole run. Like, I don't care about the grades of most of those.
But I would want to keep mine forever. Like I have the copy that I first bought day 1 of G.I. Joe 21. It's a mess. But I would think about slabbing it just for that sentimental value. just to know
Yeah.
I'll hang around.
Yeah, I have my first book too.
I just feel like I have too many books in my collection that are not worth anything.
Mm.
When I say not worth anything, I mean like worth anywhere from 50 cents to cover price, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Less
Yeah.
than
Well, that's-
40.
I think that's the majority of everybody's
That
collection.
that. How can you not if you buy
Yeah.
anything to read?
So
Books that I've just, I don't even know where they came from. I've got them. They're in there.
Mhm.
can I
they're
show you
worth-
guys? I want to
Yeah.
show you guys something here, okay?
Or
This
how
is-
about a book that is worth $10 and it's like dinged up a little bit and it's not?
So my friend George, Do Your Own Comics, I'm sure you guys know who that is. Great friend of mine. I've known him pre-YouTube. Actually, I know him since the very first live stream I did. Great dude. He used to buy new comics every week. I don't think he buys new comics anymore. In fact, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Part of it was Tom King's Batman. But what he started doing is saving his money and just buying big books. And I'm not talking like just like regular books. I'm talking like X-Men 1. I'm talking Silver Surfer 4. There's a Daredevil 1 in here somewhere. Like he's got some. There's a GSX 1 in here somewhere. Vengeance of Bane 9.8. Silk 9.8. 5.5 ASM 50. Like that's all he gets now. ASM 129 and a 6.0. There's a GSX 1. Ultimate
Yeah.
Fallout 498.
You know
So
what? I think that we all go through that, but I enjoy reading books from week to week. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I still,
I do too, and that's part of why I still have a pull list. That's part of why I still grab weekly books. Is I do enjoy reading Nightwing. I do enjoy reading Flash. I still I'll pick up one copy of Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin. I'm not picking up anything else. I'm not picking up any more variants unless it's an amazing cover.
Yeah, and on top of reading too, one thing that I like to do is just talk to you guys about it. Whether I loved the book, hated the book, I enjoy talking to you guys about the book more than reading the book in a lot of cases.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's part of it too. Is I enjoy talking to people about stuff that I like too. But so there's some books that I just stopped picking up. I don't need any more Super Sons. I don't need any more. I didn't grab Batman Superman 20. I probably won't pick it up, honestly, because it's getting toward the end of the run anyways. I'd rather save money here and there so I can buy bigger books, because I feel like what my collection is lacking is bigger books. I filmed that Sugar Box book, that Sugar Box video, and almost every single book that's in there is not a big book. They're all just variants.
What makes you say that your collection is missing those books? Because you think you have to have them, or because you want them and just haven't acquired them yet?
I think that's a little bit of both. A little bit of both. I see other people's collections and I'm like, holy crap, they have some insane books. My books are nice. I have some nice books. My top 5-6 books are all really nice, but those top 5 to 6 books would probably be 15, 20 best than other people's collections. I feel like I need to have nicer books. So I don't know.
You need to have books that make you happy.
I do need to have books that make me happy. And
because I could sell every slab on this wall, and buy, I don't know, let's just say a 9.8 something, some big book to say that I have it.
Yeah.
But you know what? These books up here make me happy. I'd rather have these books.
Yeah.
And I think that's where Karate Kevin is too. He's one of my best friends, and he has 8 ASM 300s, 6 Secret Wars 8s, a bunch of ASM 361s. He could liquidate all his extra copies and buy an AF-15. He could. But he just loves those books and those first Venom, first Black Suit, or Origin of Black Suit, and first Carnage. He loves those books so much that he will not sell them, even though he loves Spider-Man. He won't sell them to get an AF-15. I would, but that's just me. So.
You know what, too? And I was thinking about this yesterday. Well, yeah. I went to the local LCS and they had a 181 on the wall. I think it was a 7.5. signed by Stan, and they wanted 10,000 for it. And I was like, do I sell every single book that I own just for that one?
Yes.
Yeah, but you know what? Then too, there's like you got to have companion pieces too. Do you want every book next to it to be 10,000 also? Because that's what you pretty much have to do. I mean, you don't have 181 next to the shining cover of.
That's a good point.
Stray Dogs #1.
That's a good point, right? Because right now, I mean, in my eyes, the spotlight is on all of my books. There's not, I mean, I obviously have a favorite handful of books that are up there, but I love all of these books, you know, versus a spotlight being on just one and then making the rest of these look like garbage. Why are you displaying that?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's
like
another thing too.
every one of these covers I have here is not really a big book. You know, it's like these are like $300 books, $200 books, some of them $100 books, but I just love the covers.
Yeah.
And that's why I have those books at CGC from Crane, because I love those covers. They're not keys. They're not. I mean, I guess a Venom 200 is considered a key. There's Dylan's Venom. But, like, they're not, I mean, they're not like a first. I could sell them both and probably buy a 9.0 or even a rock copy of first Spider-Gwen when they came back, you know? But I love those covers so much. So I'm going to keep them. So.
This is not a big book. But I saw this cover and I was like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need that one.
Spotlight is always it is.
I don't know. What's my, I'm going to think, what's my biggest cover by favorite book?
Oh, I've got one near me.
Is it the Awesome LeMay book? It is.
No, not that garbage. Here, this is one. Legion Mark turned me on to it.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
I mean, Jang is very good, but I think this is a level above like even stuff he normally.
I remember
does.
seeing that. I mean, like that's one of the top 2 to 3 covers for Dracula Down One.
It's one of the top 2 to 3 covers of Power Rangers, in my opinion. All of it.
That's
debatable.
one too.
I've always had a thing for the helmet covers. That's one of the top 2 to 3.
But that you could even say that's only one cover redone.
No,
I mean, it's the same. It's the same cover over and over again.
That's not.
I'm not saying it in a negative way though. Like, but this is just
their hands are in different places in the
no.
helmets.
Don't say that. Take that back.
No, they are. They're
I
different.
know they are. I know they are. No, I do love that cover too.
So
here's my favorite cover, and this book isn't worth the plastic it's encased in, but I love it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that is sweet. That is a sweet cover.
It's oil.
Nice.
That is really cool. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Is that a prism, chromium, foil? What?
Chromium?
Does it say? It should say on the label, doesn't it?
Holofoil.
Holofoil. Okay. The one I didn't mention.
Holofoil needs to be used more. I think it looks way better than foil.
I don't know if you could see. The only thing that sucks, no, you can't really see. There's some Newton rings all right in here.
Mm.
Newton rings from CDC is the only thing outside of their wait time that sucks. Dale showed off his Volume 4 Venom collection, and he's got a lot of Venom.
Yeah, no spoilers. That video is in my watch list.
Okay, well, I won't spoil any covers for you or anything. I just told him, because he's got a lot of extras of some of them, like a lot. I just told him, like, dude, you could sell all those extras to keep one and use that money to buy a big one. Which, I mean, he said, I think I might. But also, like you guys were saying, if you love that stuff, then just keep it, just like Karate Kevin does with his ASM 300s. But
at the same time, if you have extras, why not sell those off to get another book that you love?
Exactly what I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
Unless,
that's
of course, what you
exactly
love
what I'm saying.
is having multiple copies.
kind of why I was thinking about selling my Something Is Killing the Children cover B 9.8, just because I have 2 of them. And one of them's double signed. So I like, do I really need the unsigned one? Look at Nick. Nick, I won't sell it to you. I know you don't want to be buying them, so I won't sell it to you. Just for you. But I've got a ton I'm about to put up on eBay.
Yeah.
And that not hoarding multiple copies of one book doesn't apply to you, Scott.
Sure it does. Sure it does. I mean, the guy has 35 copies of one book, and he's not willing to let go of any of them.
Yeah. But I've gotten to the point where why even bother asking anymore?
So I just counted. I have 5 sets of Power Ranger sets. So I got the issue 0 helmets. I got the foil helmets, which there's like 15 of them from 40 through 55. So I guess 16.
Yeah.
And the shattered covers from issue 25. I got the Steve Morris connecting set for issue 50 from Torpedo Comics. And then I have the 616 set. And it's just like, I'm not going to display all of those.
Hey, but in retrospect, you had to have every single one of those covers.
I did have to have every one of those. The only one that I like the only ones that I would sell is probably the Steve Morris connecting set. The other ones I wouldn't sell.
But you know what, too? It feels better to pay cover price and then come to that decision than to pay whatever fair market is and then like feel the same way.
I essentially paid $19 a cover for that connecting set by Steve Morris. So if I ever sold it, I'd lose money on it. So that's why I'm not selling it. It's because I'm like, I'm just going to lose money on what's the point? I'd rather keep it.
Yeah. The only time I ever look at the value of my books is if I'm going to sell or if I'm trying to buy. Other than that, you know, they get stored, put away, or they go up on the wall. They're mine.
I have 77 books that I have 10 plus copies of. Holy crap.
What a hoarder.
That's insane.
That's not true. It's probably even more than that. He cut the number in half so he didn't sound like a complete lunatic.
If I say 770, that sounds bad. I'll just say 77.
The rule of 3, is that what it is?
Yep. Oh, yeah. He's 777s all day.
Yeah.
No, he has got an impressive collection.
Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, beyond comic books, right? Artwork, comic book art. I mean, the guy is sitting on just a mountain of beauty.
I need to do some inventory of mine. The problem is I have 2 extra boxes of like giveaway books or books that I'm like probably not keeping in the PC. And so I just don't know what to do with those. And like, do I just keep them out? Do I not keep them out? And like all these other books that are just sitting here that I need to either read or I need to put away. I just like wait forever. I just let them build up. And then eventually I take everything out there and then I put them in. And then they barely fit in there. So I need to get another box, but I don't want to add another box to the collection because I already have 12.
12.
I don't need them. Is that not a lot?
That's less than half of what I've got. And I will tell you this, at least 12 of these are those 50-cent dollar books that you were talking about.
Okay.
They just take up space. They just accumulate. So I certainly understand what you're saying.
It's like, am I ever going to slab these? Do I need these? Like, I don't know. It's tough because I'm like, do I sell them and lose money, or sell a whole bunch, lose money, but then you have more money?
Yeah, but you know what? If you don't love them and they're just sitting in your collection, yeah, you paid $1 for it. But if you sell it for 75 cents, that's 75 cents that you have to put towards something that you love.
That's true.
Is the loss? I don't know. It's not gaining you anything sitting in a box behind you.
You got to figure too. It just cost you that depreciation to read it.
Yeah.
So I put some listings up on eBay just for that, like mystery boxes at different levels, 25, 50, and 100, just to get rid of those books.
I should do that. I tried to do that once. No one bought any. What I really should do is I should just like take like a whole bunch of like 50-cent comics to just some random comic store that I don't know the owners and be like, what would you give me for these? Give me $20? I'm like, okay, cool.
Or you know what I would do if you have like, and they are legitimately like 50-cent books.
Yeah.
No specs, just books that you need to get rid of. Take them to the children's hospital, man.
Or take them to school.
Take them to the school.
True.
Yep.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I literally have like this much.
Yeah.
Of them.
Now, don't go crazy with your estimation on the price, but you can write off those donations. Another tax tip from Austin. But it's a good cause, right? Who knows what you're going to do? Some kid in the hospital, you put a comic book in his hands, he falls in love with it. 10, 15 years later, he becomes your favorite artist. You never know.
True. That is true. That is true.
Yeah, we have in our neighborhood, we have what do they call it? It's an anonymous library. So we just put it's just full of kids' books and like some novels and stuff. Garbage books. But I've thrown a couple comics in there.
I'm not going to highlight that comment.
Yeah, I agree with that. No booby covers.
Yeah,
zombie tramp, right? Zombie.
I mean, I guess you could scratch it out.
Good morning, boys and girls. This is Vampirella.
When you guys see my A to Z collection that'll come out here in the next few weeks, you'll be like, okay, yeah, he's got a lot of books he just needs to just get rid of. Just because they're not going to go up in value. I don't need them. I read them once and they're done. It's not like it's like Batman Year One, where I could read 1,000 times, or really Power Ranger books, like at least the year one of that too.
Yeah.
I could read that several times. So I keep way too many indie number ones, hoping they'll pop, and they're not ever going to pop.
That's the thing, right? Then now you're playing a spec game because I do the same thing. I sit on books. Well, what if?
No, but you know what, too? It's the minute you get rid of them, that's when they'll.
Right. Seven Secrets #1 is one. There's a whole bunch of other ones that I have.
Is Seven Secrets hot?
No,
but I'm saying like that's one of the books. I'm like I could. It could pop because Netflix owns the rights to Boom, right? So.
Oh yeah, it's certainly. I really enjoy Seven Secrets too.
I've read the first 6 issues. It was pretty good.
John Wick #1. Oh, nice. That's nice. Yeah, I have just too many books. I'm gonna try to show this without making myself look bad. Okay.
You could never look bad, Bert.
You see all those comics on the ground?
Yeah.
There's just too many, and sitting on top of boxes, I just need to.
Man, I have. Well, I got ink on prints drying right now up there, but I usually have from my every week, right? I have my Image, Indies, Marvel, DC, all of them stacked, and they're already in alphabetical order. And then I read it, and then I immediately file it away, catalog it in the computer, add it to my collection, then it goes right in a box.
Really?
Everything has to be extremely organized. I mean, if you name a book, I'll probably know exactly which box to go back here, where it is in the box.
Wow.
I'm just
what a nerd.
It has to be that way. I'm not a nerd.
I got 2 Batman boxes, a Flash box, miniseries box, 3 A to Z boxes, Power Rangers sugar box, a giveaway box, and a box that I'm not sure what to do with.
I actually was thinking about because I have some of these boxes that are only half full just because of the way that I organize everything. And I was thinking to myself, what if I just mixed all of my books and it was 100% alphabetical? And then I had a moment of clarity and decided not to do that. But
I like to keep all my Power Rangers books in one thing. I like to keep all my Batman books in one.
I got Batman. Batman is separated. Spawn, obviously. I even have Joker, and Joker is like Joker, Punchline, and Harley Quinn. I kind of grouped that. They're all together. All of my Spider-Man stuff is all together. But then everything is indie books, Image, Marvel, and DC.
See, because that's the kind of mind you have. Like, that's the way I wanted. When I first got back into collecting, that's what I wanted to do. I was like, all right, I'll have Marvel, DC here, miniseries here. And I couldn't keep up with it. You know, like my head, I couldn't deal with it. So I finally alphabetized everything.
So you mix all publisher means nothing. It's
A to Z. And the only thing that I have separately is books that I'm going to send to CGC, which is that little.
Yeah, that's where I separate my stuff.
Because I couldn't keep up. I had no clue where anything is.
Well, to Tyler's point about me being a nerd, I don't know if you could see, but I actually print labels on the front of the boxes.
Oh my gosh.
So everything is like, if it's Marvel, it's got Spider-Man or Venom, X-Men, Batman's got Batman, Joker.
I would just draw it on there personally because I can draw.
Oh shoot!
Have you guys seen my Sonic?
Yes, we saw your Sonic. We saw it.
Actually, come to think of it, I want that Dracula Sesame Street cover too.
Sonic?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't really show that up too close, but
yeah, just cover the word bubbles there.
Great.
Yeah, it is awesome.
All right, guys. Considering we'll probably be up for Mark's stuff in the morning, I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah, I think it's about time we end the stream anyways. It's been almost 3 hours. So.
This was a great conversation, though.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good for a couple more hours.
We reviewed some comics and did all that. Yeah, he got a sick unboxing. Sweet. Hey, when are the Something Is Killing the Turtles prints going out? When they're all sold out?
No, when the ink dries. So everything is really based on. I still have some. What are the sleeves? Not the top loaders. If you got a top loader, they're probably already done and cataloged. But I'm waiting on some regular sleeves, some stuff, some shipping materials, so that I can make them really sturdy and. Hopefully they don't get damaged. But it's just those shipping materials that we're really waiting on. So hopefully next week everything will go out.
Perfect. Nice.
And it'll all be 3-day.
How many autographs are left to sell?
2. I sold one while we were sitting here chatting, so there's only 2 left.
That's awesome. That is amazing. And you said you had 15 regular prints left?
14 now.
Great. That's great.
Nice.
Dude. That's great. Wow. You're selling way more prints way faster than I sold my variant.
I thought that all of the regular ones were going to go quick and nobody was going to buy a signed and but I think that I only sold maybe 4 or 5 without the remark. And yeah, those went pretty quick. So I want to thank everybody who purchased one. Thank you so much.
Do you have a next project you're going to do similar to that, like digitally and prints? Do you have an idea?
Yes, I do. So obviously I'm happy that this one went so well. And again, thanks to everybody who got one. The next one, the drawing that I'm going to start tomorrow and finish Saturday for C3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to auction off the original, but I will get a high resolution scan and I will do 2 versions of that, and it's going to be even more limited than the Turtles print. I'm thinking I'm going to do 10, maybe 15 with just the black and white, because that's what I'm going to auction off is just the black and white.
Sure.
And then after I scan it, I'll bring it into Photoshop, Procreate, and I'll actually color it, and I'll do a limited run of the colored version. And I'll probably sign all of those, but that's the next print that'll be available.
Cool.
Do you give discounts for returning customers?
No.
That's ridiculous.
And you know why? You know why I won't give you a discount? Because I know you'll pay. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I can't even disagree. I'll PayPal you. Is it going to be the same price?
I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. This one was a little more expensive, if I'm honest, because the prints bleed all the way out. It had to be put on a black background.
There was a lot of color in this one.
And the printer that I went with, I'm hoping you guys are really happy with the quality of these prints, because I paid extra because I wanted them solid, right? I didn't want
I'm excited to see it.
some, garbage, take it to Kinko's and have them print off on an 11x17. But I wanted it on black, and because it bled all the way out to the sides, I had to pay for them to crop it and all of that. So the quality is awesome. I don't know how this artwork is going to turn out yet because I haven't done it yet. So we'll see if it's if it fits on a white background and I can get them for a little bit cheaper. Who knows what the pricing is going to be? But I'm going to do the same thing that I did. All of you guys that did support me and have been supporting me, you're going to have first crack at everything. So,
Dude, bulk quantity.
What's that?
Is there a bulk quantity discount? Scott wants to ask.
He's got to have 15.
Get out of here. Yeah.
You only get one. You only get one, Scott.
No, give him half of one.
With what's left, if you want to do a bulk quantity on the regular ones, we can chat.
Yeah,
but in all honesty, to answer your question, Nick, you guys in the Burke fam and guys that I've known and supported me for a long time, you're going to have first crack, and you're certainly going to be that discount.
No, you know what? Honestly, too, I wouldn't want one. Why? I mean, that's what you're putting it out there for. The quality is there. I'll pay for quality. I don't care nothing about Turtles. I had to have that print because it was just.
I'm the same. I'm the same way. I'm not a big Turtles fan at all.
Oh, I love Turtles.
I think I was the first person to message you that I wanted it, first or second. Because it was before you announced it.
Yeah, you were high up on the list for sure. I actually had one guy send me a note, and he said, "I don't like something's killing the children, and I hate Ninja Turtles," and he still got one. So that was awesome.
That's funny.
Well, I like Turtles, but more importantly, I wanted to support you by buying at least one.
Shut up, bro.
Sign,
Jesus.
No.
And then,
thank you very much. I definitely appreciate everybody's support.
Yeah, I mean, that was a bigger thing of all of it, especially with how everyone's been supporting me with my variant and just the channel and whatnot when you bought one. And I was like, I'm definitely going to buy one. And I wanted to buy one signed. And I was like, I did think about getting a Remark. I did, but I was like, you know what? I'd rather buy an extra one for the Burke fam box just in case someone didn't get one or didn't have the money for one at the time. So I was like, I'll instead of spending money on a Remark that I'm already getting the signed copy. I'm like, I'll just use that money to get just a regular print for someone else that may have not gotten one.
Hey, if you drop one of those, you're going to be pissed.
So.
No, that's what I do every day before I get on White Comics.
He juggles them.
Tyler.
And I've got these just here waiting.
Oh,
Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta send in
What
the
is
two
it?
that I did on Art Time with the Professor. Those ones have to go to CGC soon.
yeah, same, exact same.
And
Love
if we win the
Yeah.
original, we automatically get a print, right?
What do you need a print for? You got the original.
You're right.
Orders.
All right, guys. Thanks everyone for coming on. I'm going to do the whole spiel of all the advertisers and whatnot real quick. Thank you to the channel members and the family tier. We got Flash 6792, Collectibles Lounge, Adrian Pan Awesome 316, Porter's Hide, Nick's Kicks and Comics, who's here with us now, Blue Hellion Comics, Cardboard Crazies, Small Town Collectibles, Legion of Comics, Warlord, Paul Rogers, Organ Wine, Jonathan Michael, Running Q Studios, who's going to be on here on Monday for episode 8 of Meet the Burke Fam, Jade, Chip Gittler, Slaughtered Up 503, DJ Links, Austin LeMay, who's here with us now, Comic Book Poser, Actual Dracula, Tomorrow Cinema, Kedrano Prince, and Carlito Classico. Thank you guys so much for being in the family tier. They are entered to win the monthly Burke box, which this next box is pretty amazing with that awesome art and the Venom 9 and a bunch of awesome comics from the 616comics.com. Thank you also to the friends here. We got New Guy, Adrian, APM, Dale of Suspense, and Becker. A link to everyone's except for Becker's Instagram or YouTube channels is in the description of every single one of my videos. Make sure you guys are following them. Make sure you guys are supporting everyone in this amazing community. Thank you also to Comic Book _ Preston and IG for sponsoring the Thursday Night Chat. If you ever need any comic books pressed, make sure you hit up Eric over at Comic Book _ Preston and IG and use my promo code BURK54 and you get free shipping back to you on your first order. Thank you also to the 616comics.com for sponsoring the monthly Burke box. Check out the 616comics.com for all of your exclusive variants and all of your comic book needs. Also, if you ever are doing StreamYard and you want to sign up, hit the link in the description of my video. Sign up for StreamYard. That's my affiliate link. I get a percentage of it. It's the same price for you. If you ever decide to do StreamYard, make sure you hit up that link. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. We had a great time. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga.